everyone, welcome to the stream. Hope everyone is having a very pogalicious Monday. Hey everybody, hope everyone had a great weekend. Suna streams are back, another week, more slaying, more pogging. Starting off is Zenless Zone Zero, new update came out last week. Forgot about it, forgot that it came out last week, so we're starting it today. New story quest, we're meeting some new characters, continuing our journey through how you say it. Continuing on with that. Heck yeah! Hold on. Okay, yeah. Anyway, we're gonna be continuing with Zenless Zone Zero, so heck yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. Hold on, let me get... I can't remember if I have the thing on 4 or I have on 3. I don't know. Not that I really remember. Oh god. Lag was crazy. Yeah, let's do our dailies real quick. I should have done that while I was like introducing stream, but it's okay. It's fine. It would have been more efficient. But listen guys, you know, if anyone has an animal, they know that, you know, we love our animals. They're amazing, they're beautiful, they're our babies. But sometimes they're very annoying sometimes. And today's one of those days where my dogs have just been barking at absolutely nothing since they woke up this morning. So I'm like at my wit's end. Like all my nerves, they ate them all. Like they're almost all gone. So hopefully nothing too crazy happens, and I just snap. I'm just gone. But I'm gonna try to keep it sane. I'm gonna try to keep it cash, guys. How many of these do I have? 21. Oh, I feel like I have a lot of those. I've been saving wishes because I don't really know who to pull for, and I kind of want the new lady that's coming out next patch with the octopus tentacles, because I like now. Okay, I'm not the biggest fan of like tentacly characters, but I do think they're cool. I really like Trigger though. I would love to have Trigger, so I guess I'll just pull on her banner until she's gone, and then, you know, if I get her, that's great. I have a 50-50 to win. I still have like 70s. My pity's really low. Hold on, after... What are the... 72 wishes away, guys. Wow. Totally gonna get something for sure. Oh, I have wishes for this too. I'm almost close to getting a 5-star on this though. And there's also a new Bing Boo, but I'm not getting the new Bing Boo because I don't have any. Oh! Okay, I'll take a W engine. My W engine roster is so bad. I barely have any W engines. Cause I don't pull on weapon banners. That's not my thing. I don't pull on the Lycone banner in Honkai Star. I don't pull on it. Any weapon banners and W engine banners. I just don't see the point in it, you know? Also, I got all these to do. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and what? Hold on. Why can't I do quest? Oh, there we go. What? Okay. Oh, it was tracking the summer thing. I finished the summer event. Did I not? Yeah, I did. I remembered there was fireworks. Oh, and if you also haven't noticed, I got Alice. I love Alice. She's very cute. Story time. Yo, what up, Belle? Oh, you know what? I should change Wise into his other fit. Because, like, okay, well, I don't want to be Wise. I just want him to have his other outfit. Yeah, heck yeah. Don't have that stupid thing on. Hold on. I hate this freaking thing. Take that off. Save it. Do not. I swear to God. I don't like the goose thing. But it keeps making me have it anyways, so I guess I gotta keep it. Mel is looking over a message from someone, her face turning serious, the kind of look that says, here comes another tough job. Your proxy instincts are telling you to turn and walk away. Why? It's perfect timing. Damn. The mayor sent me a message earlier saying, give me a call when both you siblings are together. An official message from the mayor usually means something big is about to happen. Should we connect? We should contact him right away. I fear that the mayor is kind of obsessed with this. I can't read that. Simulated signals of the city administration surge through the encrypted line after a few seconds of whispering white noise. A familiar image and voice emerges from the audiovisual device.
Hey kids, I trust you've been well.
You're not my dad. Or are you?
Hollow still hasn't cleared, and since Waifei Peninsula is also a major production area for porcelain ore, I imagine the air quality there isn't so great.
The city's air isn't great, but the real concern is the miasma still spreading through Waifei Peninsula. Do you have any plans to address it, Mr. Mayor?
A close attendant friend of mine once told me that, as a senior, it's more friendly to start with some pleasantries before diving into the main topic. But enough small talk. I'm calling about the continued threat of the miasma and the danger still posed by the exaltists. Miasma is a natural byproduct within the hollows, a unique form of ether that causes more severe corruption effects than ordinary ether, producing even more powerful ethereals and sacrifices. That's nothing new to you.
It is also
Faith.
fucking gross
The
looking.
miasma raging within Lemnian Hollow has far exceeded what natural seepage could produce.
It's all because of the exaltists. They've been using miasma to research and create sacrifices. And now miasma is spreading rampantly within the hollow.
That's right. From thwarting the exaltists' plan to seize control of Waifei Peninsula to dismantling Porcelumex, everything you've done has surely dealt a major blow to the exaltists' influence in the region.
Oh, well, you know, I love taking down crime things, even though I'm just supposed to be an internet crime fighter, but you know me. Well, I guess technically we were that because we couldn't go into the hollows, but now we can go to the hollows, but we still can't do shit in the hollows. We're kind of just there.
But the exaltists' actions are still harming the
At
people
some,
of
at
Waifei
some point,
Peninsula.
are we gonna be able to like have
Miasma in Lemnian
a
Hollow shows
playable
no sign of letting
proxy
up.
or something? Because I fear that if they can go to the hollows, they need to defend themselves because they can't do nothing. Imagine someone ain't there, they're just dead.
Porcelumex's co-chief executive officer Ferox secretly allied with the exaltists to carry out unlawful hollow experiments, seriously endangering the safety and interests of Waifei Peninsula's citizens and businesses. I'll spare you all the official jargon, but in short, Porcelumex's influence and control over Waifei Peninsula have been significantly restricted. But investigations and
Of
operations
course.
by the city government in Waifei Peninsula are
Yeah,
still
it
hindered
would be.
because another major
After what the
player
fuck
has
happened last
risen.
time.
A defense force unit, led by Major General Lorenz, has been deployed to Waifei Peninsula over the past
Who's
few
that?
days, imposing
Oh wait, is that the
temporary
green
military
lady?
control to
Oh,
investigate
I don't
Porcelumex's
remember her
and
name.
contain the exalted threat.
The defense force. No, that's something
The
different.
defense force wasn't involved with the issues in Waifei Peninsula before, so why'd they show up now?
Waifei Peninsula is a key porcelain production area after all, and has always been a highly contested prize amongst the city's various official powers. Besides protecting the city, everyone is eager to claim a bigger share of the wealth and influence it provides. Major General Lorenz is no easygoing man. Ruthless.
Oh no, okay, this is a different dude.
When it comes to achieving his goals. According to my sources, he has a close personal relationship with Porcelumex's other co-chief executive officer, Lucro, and the two often work together. With Ferox's downfall, Lucro secured Lorenz's support by offering him a share of Waifei Peninsula's interests. Having the backing of a Defense Force Major General would greatly benefit his dealings within TOPS.
Sounds like a power game.
Man,
between
can Tops
and
get the
defense
fuck
force.
out of here, man?
But where exactly is this opportunity to take?
I don't
out the
get
exalted
why are we involved in all these different things, man. I'm just supposed to help people get out of hollows. Now I gotta worry about like all these different like political shit and these weird ass groups.
Of course, I don't believe Lorenz is only there to dutifully protect the city, but with Porcelumex and the Defense Force already muddying the waters, a heavy-handed move by the municipal government could turn the conflict into a turf war over interests.
Oh shit, not a gang
I
war.
pretend I'm above it all, but I do believe that protecting the citizens' safety is more important than short-term gains. That's why neither the city government nor Yunquay Summit can act directly this time. But for you, Faithin,
It's time for the protagonist to take this. This is so cringe, bro. Why'd you say that?
Yes, Faithin, a legend among proxies, an outlaw of the underground, the last disciple of a secret research institute, Mayor Mayflower's wondrous right hand, The one who saved the Void Hunter from the brink of collapse. It's my time to shine again, right?
To be honest, I won't need all those people helping me. But you're right. It's time for the protagonist to take
Hey, that was supposed to be my line, my cringe
spotted the
line.
name Obol squad on the Defense Forces unit roster. I've heard of their past exploits, and some of their members have had both professional and personal dealings with you. I believe they can be a trustworthy source of support.
Oh, you got it, bro.
The commanding officer this time is Miss Isolda, who worked with you during the investigation into the Exaltists in Porcelumex. I assume you're already
That's the
well
green-haired
acquainted.
lady.
So, we'll be taking part in the operation against the Exaltists as proxies working with the Defense Force?
Exactly. But the title proxy won't fly in the Defense Force's operational report.
Because we're still illegal,
Special holotech advisors,
like our
mere
jobs.
special envoys
We're
of
citizens.
military operations during your visit with the Defense Force.
More.
Sorry,
I don't know.
official organizations do love to make up long and difficult.
And New Air
titles,
Dude, not here.
But sometimes those titles can come in handy. Though I have to say, the ones you came up with a moment ago did.
I wonder if
seem
there's any
odd.
place in the world that you have to like sign up to like live in a different city. Because it's like when you move countries, you have to sign up for citizenship, right? But I wonder if there's somewhere out there, like if you move like a city over or something, you have to redo it. Because you do have to like re-register certain documents if you move. I guess it
By the
kind of
way,
is like
We came across a few
that.
scattered clues about our teacher in the last mission, but we still didn't make any real headway.
There's still no solid intel on Miss Carol Arna, but within the limits permitted by the Defense Force, you're still free to pursue her whereabouts as you see fit. I've already informed the Defense Force and Miss Isolda in advance. The specific plans and arrangements will be up to you two to discuss with Isolda and Obol Squad. Well, I have official duties to attend to.
Do we ever get to
You
see
have
the
an
mayor?
important mission ahead.
Like, I want to see what he looks like. Or have we already seen what he looks like in like a picture or something and I just missed it. I fear that happens too much to me. Taking down the Exaltists, the Defense Force looks like this job won't be easy. But hey, we get to team up with Obol Squad again. Soldier 11 and Trigger will be happy to see you too, right, Rice? And of course, a couple of new acquaintances we crossed paths with before. But before heading out, maybe we should let Zhiyuan, nope, whatever, Shifu, and the others know. Yeah, I said her name wrong. I've been expecting you, Wise. I'm leaving. Forgive me that Shifu is all-knowing look. I've only knew because the mayor contacted me in advance. It seems that really is why you're here. Ukraine's summit is on good terms with the mayor, so he can't get directly involved in the Defense Force affairs, which means I have no choice but to send my talented student. Shaming the sect is the least of your worries. The Exaltists play dirty, and the Defense Force throws its weight around. You're neither skilled enough nor strong enough to deal with the other of them alone. Either of them alone. That's why you have to act with the utmost caution. Your own safety has to come first before you try to help anyone else. Alright, Soribian Temple isn't going anywhere. Get a good night's rest here tonight, then go take care of what you need to. Remember, if you get into any trouble out there, just give them your Shifu's name. Of course. You carefully calibrate the HDD device in Suriban Temple's inner chamber, then spend some time chatting with your senior brothers and sisters before realizing a night has already fallen. Man, I'm a Miss Panda. The Defense Force sent word we're meeting with the Obol Squad tomorrow morning. The coordinates are in the Laminate Hollow. That's right, the Defense Force want us to link up with Obol Squad during operation. Afterward, we're to return to their base together. Supposedly, it's meant to help us work more smoothly with Obol Squad and to test our capabilities as the mayor's special envoys. Envoys or envoys? Huh, let me know, chat. I've spent the whole afternoon tuning the HDD system. It's pretty much done. You should take it easy and rest up for tomorrow's operation. Okay, I'm going to sleep, guy. I was trying to say bye. Chapter 3. Do not go gently into that good night. Why not? I'm tired. And a dream made from electric impulses and numerical signals in Magus's memory.
The Hollow hit City Center out of nowhere. Without support from the Obsidian Division, they won't hold for long.
I knew you couldn't count on Helios's warning systems. Doesn't matter. We've seen worse, haven't we?
The track we're guarding this time is a key route for evacuating civilians and transporting aid. This is our last line of defense. The civilians are right behind us. We must hold the line.
Magus, you're late today?
You never miss Captain's pep talk.
Let me guess. You were off doing last-minute gear checks for us. Still, they've got a point. Tardiness is unacceptable, soldier.
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad assembled.
Obsidian Division, Agamemnon Squad, requesting backup. Obsidian Division, Agamemnon Squad, requesting backup.
Fall back, Orpheus.
Fall back. No. No. We have to kill it. Whatever it takes. Get back. I'm from Yunkoi Summit. We'll hold the line from here. You can fall back now, comrades.
Oh, that's her sister.
Everyone. We can still save them. And the civilians, they're right behind us. We can't back down.
Never back down, never what?
We cannot fall back. So, is this the end? Revenge. Against what? The Hollow? Against everything. I've already lost everything.
Captain? Captain Magus? Nagus? Nagus, were you dreaming again?
Intelligent constructs don't dream. It was just leftover cache fragments tucked away deep in my memory module.
So, were you dreaming about the past again?
So how did Magnus become her tail? That's what I want to know.
To enlist, Orphe.
What can I say? My brain can be a bit slow at times. Anyway, Magus, you talk in your sleep all the time.
I don't sleep. It's a self-diagnostic mode. And I've told you before, use my proper title while on duty. And stop eavesdropping on me.
Yes, Captain Magus! I swear, I'll never listen to you sleep talking again. But given how you're always right behind me, it's kinda hard not to overhear.
She's got a point.
It's not sleep talking. It's echoes of residual signals from the vocal module during self-diagnostic mode.
Yes, Captain Magus. I swear, I'll never eavesdrop on your, whatever that was during self-diagnostic mode again.
Still, it's strange. I actually overslept today. I mean, my self-diagnostic ran longer than expected. It feels like some kind of bad omen.
Are intelligent constructs superstitious too?
Well, I am just like you. An idiot who dropped out of school to join the military. Superstition is the only knowledge I've got that I can actually rely on. Enough breakfast chit-chat. Time to get ready for this morning's operational briefing, Orphe.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Am I with the gang? Captain Mega, squad member Orphe, I've been waiting for you here. Yo, Bray, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the hygiene search to the posture check. Appreciate you. How you doing today, man? Happy Monday. It's kind of cold today, I'm not gonna lie. Well, so cold this morning. I didn't even go on my morning walk. I decided to do it after stream, so it's at least a bit warmer. Yep, I've been waiting for you here. You left the sniper to wait here all alone? That's not how an assault trooper should operate, Orphe. Huh? But you were the one who woke up late. Chillin', I'll have to head out later, but hopefully I finish stream. Hey, let's go. Oh, so you're the one who's gonna be taking over stream? I bet. You can be the streamer this time, right? Told you that was a necessary system check and maintenance. Now, getting into position early to cover the squad mate's a part of a sniper's job too, isn't it? Can't relate, it's still hot here. Just get a giant fan, it'll work, trust. Let's head to the operation briefing before the Colonel scolds everyone in Obol squad for being late. Oh, I'm Orphe. Cute. I still want to know how she got stuck with having Magus as her tail. But I could just put it on my back. Yeah. I don't know, if I had like a sentient tail that could like talk and everything and have its own mind, I fear that I would go insane. Not that I'm already not insane, but I would go more insane. Obol squad assemble. Salutes Captain Magus. After all this time, Soldier 11 has remained disciplined and focused. That's what you call a model soldier. Huh, aren't I a model soldier? You see, you're a soldier too. If you join the scout seed, you'll definitely be an honor scout. I feel like there's a memory somewhere in my past, something about being in the scouts. If I weren't busy taking care of Seed Senior, I'd absolutely be an honored member. I'd cut it out. I need privacy. Yeah, imagine like trying to go to the bathroom or something. Just like with another like being there that's just like it's stuck to you. It has to stay with you while you're going through something like that. I would go crazy. Captain, we're about 12 or 13 push-ups worth of time before we're late for the operation breathing, depending on whether we're doing the one-handed or two. Started the operation briefing or would be punished as problem squad members before we're ever the chance to become honored ones. Later. Oh wait, it's over here. Members of Obol squad are gathered around the command table.
Good morning, everyone. Today's briefing is to discuss the tactical details for the raid on the Exaltus stronghold. Thanks to previous infiltration ops and documents from Porcelain.
Not the ops, guys. We have ops in Zenless Zone Zero.
Communication hubs within the Hollow. However, we still need more detailed intel on the exact location of their headquarters and the distribution of their personnel. Therefore, before the main force advances into the Hollow to launch a full sweep, we will deploy several elite squads to their comms outposts within the Hollow for recon. The first shot of this battle will be fired by Obol. The results you achieve will be critical to the success of the operations that follow.
Leave it to me, Isolde.
Captain Magus, remember to use proper ranks.
Hey, brawler, are you an op? My sources say, oh damn! My op loves me because it's always so nice to me.
Like you don't know my bad habits.
Magus? Captain, you were the one lecturing me about that just this morning.
After all this time, we finally get to fight side by side again, Isolde. Colonel.
Ma'am, I heard for this operation, a special envoy from the city government will be assisting.
Relax, truck on it. What the fuck you calling me truck on us? What do I need to relax for? I didn't do nothing.
was just telling me we've got a super capable and trustworthy friend coming to work with us.
Chat, I have exciting news. Y'all are gonna be absolutely flabbergasted by this. Hold on.
A technical advisor to assist Obol squad in the operation.
I am reading a straight comic. Everyone start flipping the fuck out. I'm reading about a straight relationship, y'all. The first one in I don't even know how long. What the helly? I know. And it's fire, I'm not gonna lie. Low-key kind of fire. Did hell freeze over? I don't know. I don't know what this means. This is the first one I've read in years. I normally just read BL. Well, and then like I read like action ones and stuff. But you know, I end up shipping characters in that too. But I'm just this was just a straight normal. Well, it's anything but a normal relationship. But you know, it's just like a straight one, dude and woman, banging. You know, what's it called? Tears of a wilted flower. Pause. Hold on. I think that's what it's called. I can't remember it's Tears or Tears. I think it's Tears. I've seen a lot of people like talk about it, but I've never... I wanted to try it and I finally found it. Okay, and I can't load. Hi, how are you today? Yo, Sean, we're gonna shit up your pocket DJ. Pop. It's not loading. My last straw. My last straw must snap. Okay. Yeah. Tears on a wilted flower. It's really good. Sounds familiar. Thinking more about it. So basically, it's about this older lady. She's been married for 13 years. But then her husband took out a loan under her name. And they got divorced. And so she's working like part-time jobs all the time. So what a stacked it is. It's gonna tear because if you reading it, yeah. And so she's like working all these part-time jobs, but like her ex-husband is like so rude to her, hates her, tries to sleep with her even though she does not want to. Still lives with her, even though they've not been married for years. And so then he gets a new job, he cheats on her, gets caught, and then he just runs off with a new girl. But there's this like rich younger guy that really likes the main lady. What's that? Yeah. He really likes the main lady, so like he would always go to her job and like buy roses every day. And then when she like finally started to notice him, he would like walk her to her different jobs. He's like buying her. They finally slept together. After she got drunk one day and kissed him, and then the next day she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." He goes, "No, don't be sorry. I wanted that to happen." And then like she stopped talking to him, and she was like, "I need money," and he was like, "Oh, I bet. Here's the money." And then she was like, "You can't just give money to like people like that. Like you should listen to adults." And then they slept together, and now they're like on a cute like little date, and she's finally like buying stuff for herself, and like dude's a MILF. He is. But at least he's respectful about it. I mean, is he crazy and obsessed? Yeah. Is his family really fucked up? Yeah. Yeah, like, the dude's crazy, but at least he knows how to treat a woman with respect. Because they, like, went on like, a little date. This is, like, I was reading it before stream started. Can't blame the guy? Yeah. So, like, they, like, the first time she ever called out of work. And, like, what he does is that, you know, he wants to spend time with her, right? But he wants to do it in a way where is that like forced on her or anything. So he like tries to make himself look sick. So like he stuffed like a bunch of heating pads on him so it would make him look like he had a fever. And then she came out and she's like, "Oh, you're here already?" He goes, "Yeah." And then she was like, "You know, I actually called in today so I don't have to go to work at all today. So you like want to hang out?" And he was like, "Yes." And she was like, "But you look sick. Do you need to, like, lay down or something?" He's like, "No." And then he's, like, behind him. He's, like, throwing away all the heating pads. He's like, "No, I'm totally fine. I'm just a little hot. You know, it's a little hot outside." And she's like, "It's the middle of winter, but all right." So then they went and, like, they took pictures together. And he bought her a bunch of clothes. And she was like, "Oh, these clothes look really expensive." And so the lady at the shop kind of like figured out like what was going on, and she was like, "Actually, all this stuff is really cheap, so you should just tell him what you want and he'll get it for you at such a cheap price." So like the shop lady like helped trick her into letting him buy her more stuff, and I was like, such a ladies girl, such a girl's girl, let's go. And then they kissed by the river. They're gonna sleep together again, trust. Anyway, it's really cute, but I do hope that the ex-husband does die because he's such a shitty dude. Like, let's be so for real. He's gonna die, guys. If he doesn't die by the end of this shit, I'm gonna be so mad. Because he should. Valid, he should.
Per the agreed arrangements, our guest will meet you.
But yeah, I'm reading a straight one, guys. The world is changing. Maybe, perhaps it's changing for the better. I don't know. Oh, also... will still be on your ass to start the estate developer. What? I will.
Scientists have long plagued Wi-Fi Peninsula. Obsidian Division's mission is simple: eliminate the source of this chaos once and for all. Their repeated failures have cost them dearly. Our task now is to eliminate the remaining stragglers and strike directly at their headquarters. We have obtained intel on multiple enemy strongholds. You will be deployed as scouts. Your objective is to investigate and pinpoint the enemy's main base. Blitz Squad will handle the frontal assault. You will also rendezvous with the technical advisor dispatched by the mayor and assist them in securing the key data. Aegis Squad, you will strike the enemy from the air, providing firepower and intel support for all units on the ground. Operation codename Blitz and Aegis. Obol Squad, gear up and get ready!
Danny, give me a second. Also, I've been wrong about Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. I've been saying that because I've been reading the book, and so like I'm remembering a bunch of stuff now that I didn't remember when I first started reading it, because it's been a couple years. This is his third round, not his fourth round. Because I was reading it, I was like, bro, this doesn't make any sense, because if he's in his fourth round, then what the fuck is he talking about? And then I was reading the book, and it finally got to the part where like the main character showed up, and it said third. And I was like, man, I'm so fucking stupid. I felt like a fake fan. Anytime this happens, I just feel so fake. You know, like when you're like really into something, and then like you get like fact checked by the thing that you're obsessed with, and you're like, damn, bro, I'm a fake fan. It happens so many times, and every time I get so embarrassed. And the younger and older girl really working ends with the guy cheating on the girl 10 years later. Trust me, this dude is insane. He is not leaving her. He has been like tracking her for I don't even know how many years. Can't relate. I remember everything. Okay, sorry guys. I'm sorry that I started reading it years ago and I don't remember. Like that's the only thing I didn't remember. Everything else, I know. But in real life, I mean, that's true, but in this particular instance of the comic that I'm reading, bro is not leaving her. He's worked too hard to get her, man. And he's just now starting to, like, patch her up from her ex-husband.
Blitz Squad, in position!
Agent Squad, report your position. Do you copy?
Copy, Captain Maggie. Agent reporting in.
We're en route with the chopper.
What the f is that?
Landing at Blitz Squad's 3 o'clock.
Why is she flying?
Primary objective, rendezvous with the mayor's envoy.
Must be someone pretty important if they've got Obol Squad handling the pickup.
Oh, I see. There's like a bar, and then if I fill it up, I can do this.
What sort of person are they exactly?
Save the chit chat for ammunition.
I see. Yes, yes, see it is also.
Team are inside the building up ahead.
By the way, why are we meeting inside the hollow?
Captain Magus is all about action. She prefers getting to know our partners in live combat scenarios rather than listening to someone introduce them. At least, that's what Colonel Isolde said.
Yo, Wise, what's up?
Sound like I'm some
We've successfully
Yo, this is
rendezvoused
up
with
for
the
Day.
target. Now, let me take a look at Colonel Isolde's intel report.
Wait, Apple Man?
Captain Magus, this is the Special Hollow Technology Consultant, the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations, as well as the...
Wait, didn't Isolde say there was only one target? How many people are we talking about here?
You can call me Lord Phaethon. I'm only kidding. I thought that might lighten the mood. Just call me Proxy.
So this is the amazing
Put
Mr.
in band
Phaethon
for
that
that.
Trigger and Soldier 11 were talking about. Turns out you're actually pretty down to earth.
I know who you are. You must be the
Someone's gonna win. I just know it.
right?
Trigger
I feel like
was
today's the
definitely
day.
talking about the renowned Mr. Phaethon.
Usually, only heroic characters are described as renowned.
So cute. I know.
Villains who would be
And it will be me
If the
again.
other
We're gonna
side
have to
is a
see.
villain, then working with them means we're on the side of villains too.
To be honest, I'm still a little uneasy about having a proxy join up with Obol Squad. I'm an old-timer who plays by the rules. No dramatic backstory, no need for wild adventures like the younger ones. so I've rarely had dealings with anyone outside the military.
Not yet, though. I believe someone's gonna win today. Like, I feel it in my bones.
Like you.
A hero working from the dark side, protecting the city in secret. I have to admit, that sounds pretty cool.
Sure, I've heard stories of your accomplishments, but don't mistake that for me seeing you as a hero. Everyone walking the city has their own purpose, especially someone with a complicated background like you. But I hope your goals won't interfere with Obol's mission or violate the Defense Force's principles. Otherwise...
I'm trying to plans to be better. I believe in you.
If what you call your principles are genuinely just, and your aim is to protect others, then I'd say we're on the same side.
I hope so.
Whether I'm a villain or a hero, let's keep our focus on the mission. After all, we're still deep inside the Hollow, surrounded by Exaltists.
Regardless of your position, if you get things done, that's
Or if
all
his
that
ears are
matters.
really long, good lord.
Next, I'll briefly outline the mission objectives and explain the role that Phaethon will play in this operation. As an expert Hollow guide, or a proxy, Phaethon will use the current map intel and Hollow data.
We're gonna die
to chart
about.
the most
Dude,
efficient route
it's
for
like,
us.
please
Or
detonate
respond.
this nuclear weapon
At the
before it
same
hits New
time,
Air, dude,
we'll
bro.
provide
I'm
cover
supposed
for
to be
Phaethon
sitting on my ass
as
at
the
a computer
proxy
right now.
collects Hollow data
Yo, why
and
am I
monitors
here?
the changes and activity of the miasma.
We've got plenty of trained scouts in the military.
They have
And
their
proxy
own
with no
postcodes. What I'm
combat
saying, I
experience
didn't think they
really
were
handles
that
such
long.
operation.
Captain Magus, according to the intel report and squad member accounts, the proxy has combat experience working alongside Trigger
I guess
and
they made them that long
Soldier
so it could like peek through her
Sharper, more
horns.
precise,
But they could have
and
just
more
made her
receptive than
horns
any
smaller
sound.
then. But
That's how Soldier 11 described the proxy.
bro can hear a
I
fart
don't think
from
we've ever
miles
seen
away.
anyone who's earned the approval of both Trigger and Soldier 11 outside of our own squad members.
If no other squad members or Isolde have any objections, that wraps up the mission briefing. Don't fall behind, Proxy.
Alright, gang. Alright, gang. Gang. Gnarly. Cat's Eye won yesterday. Congratulations, my
There are
girls.
more enemies than we expected.
Torch them! Agent Squad, report your status! Agent Squad, come in!
Captain! The enemy reinforcements just keep coming.
Cool manga about an excellent student at you a delinquent guy on the run from a mafia and corrupt police. Dang!
Do you copy?
Enemy reinforcements spotted to the northwest.
Personally, I wouldn't run from the mafia. I would embrace the lifestyle.
The fastest way to restore comms is to disable the nearby jamming device.
Feels like the miasma around us is getting thicker.
The activity is rising around us. Keep an eye out for stronger enemies.
Run towards the mafia. My childhood dream will come true one day.
Don't overdo it, Soldier 11.
Copy that.
Very violent? Ooh, sounds like for me. I'm seeing now! Alright, damn, didn't even give me a second.
We're circling right above the enemy, Captain.
Searching for the mission target. Aegis Squad has reached the LZ.
What the hell?
Red Squad, do you copy?
Snipers are better in the
Oh, whoa! I'm in a mech! Oh,
Working?
No, the speaker's all buzzy with static.
Let's clear the nearby enemies first. Then regroup with the captain ASAP. I wonder if the
Bro!
I mean, the envoy and the captain have met a
This is low-key sick!
The area's all clear now. All those annoying.
Bro! That was low-key pretty dope.
Come in, Blitz Squad. Do you copy?
Well, whoops. You're okay, Quirg. No! You're fine. Ah!
Agents reporting in. We read you loud and clear, Captain.
We just shut down the enemy's jamming equipment. Fire support ready.
Ah, good God.
Vantage.
Aegis Squad, are there any ether transmission terminals inside the control room?
Roger. New objective. Shut down the ether transmission system.
Steve, don't go.
Alright.
Remote support. In position.
Trigger coming in clutch with the snipes.
The ether transmission system has been shut down.
Great. That cuts off the supply of miasma.
Put me in. I'm
Next, we eliminate the remaining enemies and head to the meeting point. And the rest is shown what we've got, Orphe.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Blitz Squad has finished clearing out the remaining enemies.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Those things look like coffins. They're kind of creepy.
What's a coffin? It's a thing where people are laid to rest.
What looks like coffin?
Laid to rest? Oh, you mean like Sid Senior?
How do I get over there? Question? Oh. Here I go playing Fall Guys. Are we falling for guys or are we falling for hoes? Never fall in love with a hoe.
The unknown device. Now analyzing. Network communication structure detected.
But where the f
These
am I?
devices are interconnected, probably forming part of a larger equipment array.
Yeah.
By cracking part of the data, we can locate the other devices.
Why am I in like limbo?
Proxy's quite the skilled hacker.
You're amazing, Proxy.
The hoes are us after all. Oh, we're the hoes. Is that why we all single? Oh.
I'm a professional. I have standards.
Communication structure analysis. 50% complete.
Man, I'm getting free money as I'm coming through here, man. And I was still collecting money as I was getting out of it. Oh my gosh, guys, I have a story to tell you. Hold on. Me and my sister, we decided to go out to eat on Saturday because our parents went out for like a date night thing. So we're like, we're gonna have our own little date night. So we went to this. I'm not gonna say the restaurant's name, but we call it the Restaurant from Hell. So we get there, we're seated. You know, it's not really packed, but you know, there's like not a lot of people there that would normally be there on a Saturday. So we sit down and we're like looking at the menu, blah blah blah. About like 20 minutes go by. No one's even asked us for our drinks. So we were like, should we go? Should we leave. Like, what should we do? And then finally, the waiter comes, and she was like, okay, what do you guys want to drink? And I got a water. My sister got a soda. And she's like, okay, I'll be back. 10 minutes go by. She's not back. So we're like, dang, it doesn't take that long to get drinks. Should we go? That should have been our sign to leave. You know, the first time we had to wait should have been our time to leave, but we didn't leave. So she comes back, she answers our drinks. And then she's like, what, do you guys would like want an appetizer? And we're like, yeah. So we order our appetizer, and then we order our food because we don't know when she's going to come back. So we went ahead and ordered our food. About like 30 minutes go by, no appetizer. And we had asked her for like straws and like napkins and forks. Still didn't give us any. So at this time, we have our drinks, but we have no straw, no napkins, not even a fork. So we're like, okay. And then finally our appetizer gets there. And then my sister like asks again, like, hey, can we get some straws and napkins and stuff? And she was like, absolutely, yeah. We finished our appetizer. Still no napkins, straws, nothing. And we're like, all right, this is going great. The appetizer tasted fine, you know, whatever. So she comes, she takes the appetizer. Finally, we get napkins and forks. McDonald's sounds better, yeah. So finally, we get napkin and fork. You hip hip hooray. Oh, no, actually, we get our food, like, we get our, like, dinner. And then, like, 5 minutes, 10 minutes after we start eating, then she gives us plastic. Like, you know, like the plastic forks and napkin combo that you get in, like, takeout food? We were finally given that after we had already started eating, like, 10 minutes ago. And we're like, whatever. Let's just eat and let's get out of here. We're not even going to order dessert at this point because we're not going to get the dessert. And so we're eating, you know, everything's going well. Then my sister's like, oh, there's something really hard. You feel like I'm at a kid's birthday party? Yeah. And then my sister's like, oh, something's like really hard. And she like takes out, there's an entire chunk of unmelted plastic in her burger. And it's sharp too. So if she swallowed that, she could have choked. And there's 2 pieces. What the fuck? Yeah. There were 2 pieces. 1 in each of her burgers. So we're like, oh hell no, we ain't paying for that shit. It's just anyone know what I'm saying. And we're gonna stream and have a party day. So, we finish our meal. The waiter still isn't back yet. And it's been like 30 more minutes. So then finally the waiter comes. And she's like, how is everything? And I was like, listen, my sister found some like plastic or something in her burger. We're not paying for it. And she was like, oh my god, let me go tell the manager. My sister took pictures of it. And I'm glad she did because the waitress is like, oh, let me see the plastic so I can go show my manager. So then they go. And then, you know, talking to the manager, whatever. Another like 30 minutes go by. At this point, we've been at this restaurant for like 2 hours. Okay? And so the manager finally comes. And this, I don't want to be rude, but this lady is like, you know, I just checked in the kitchen. We have absolutely nothing. And I mean nothing in the kitchen that this could possibly be. So I don't know how this got into your burger. It's nothing that we could have put in it. She really tried to say that we were the ones that put that in the burger. That bitch really, and I'm not trying to be mean, but she really tried to run that shit on me. Meaning Finland. And so she's like, great customer service. And so then she was like, but I'll take it off the check, but I just don't know, you know, what this could be. So she takes it off. And finally the waiter comes again. And then she gives us like to-go cups, and she never refilled our cups. Like the takeout cups was our refill, like for the entire night. We've been there for 2 hours. She finally gives a refill. So we finally get, you know, the check. We pay for it. We leave no tip. And we got out of there so fast. Like, we even left our takeout cups. And we were like, oh, damn, man, we forgot our takeout cups. We really wanted those, but we're like, we had to get the fuck out of there. We can't stay in there a minute more. My food was okay. Like, it wasn't the best food ever. My sister liked hers too, even with the plastic in it. but like we call it the restaurant from hell. We are never going back there. Yeah. So I just want to tell you guys about this little story. So that's what I spent my Saturday evening. In the restaurant from hell. Like it was bad. It was bad, and that's okay. But we did go like shopping, and we got a sweet treat after that. Cause honestly, we deserve it. Plastic and food is getting inflated too. Yeah. And then, I cooked yesterday. I cooked some like spinach dip rolls, and then I made like a Parmesan carrots for when my grandma and my aunt came by, and we had like a little watch party because they've never seen K-pop Demon Hunter, so I cooked for that. I was gonna make pizza, but we decided to just like order pizza because I might break it. But Mr. Shark got her we rioting. Yeah, you cooked. Oh god. Hey, nothing burnt down. I did have to get help from Mama Shark, but it turned out really well. And then they enjoyed K-pop Demon Hunters. They're gonna go listen to the soundtrack. Everything's great. No, wait. Yeah. Because I was like, listen, you're coming to our house. You're gonna watch K-pop Demon Hunters. And so's my aunt. They liked the movie. Was it? No, nothing burned. Nothing like that. We did have to modify some of the recipes because I didn't know there was a big difference between frozen spinach and fresh spinach. Apparently there is. Didn't know that. So we had to modify the recipe a little bit. But other than that, there's really no, like, big... Oh, and I bought the wrong puffed pastry, but... No, it was not Kitchen Nightmares. I did a good job, guys. I did a great job. My grandma loved it. She even took some home with her. What's the difference between spinach? So, like, I don't know. I guess, like, frozen spinach doesn't have the stem on it or something, and fresh spinach does, because I had to pull off the stems of the fresh spinach. I don't know. And also, I didn't know there's different types of artichoke hearts. And I bought the wrong artichoke hearts, too. And I did get the right carrots. What else did I buy wrong? Well, I guess those are like things. Grandma tolerates when I play my rock and like she will watch anime with me or something. Well, artichoke hearts are different. Apparently, like, you can get, like, ones that don't have the stem on it, or you can get ones that are, like, pre-chopped, or, like, ones that are, like, smaller or something. You really put a sun twister. I did, yeah. But yeah, I mean, my grandma doesn't really, like, watch anime, but she'll, like, if you tell her to, like, watch something that you'll think she'll like, she'll watch it. Like, she's seen, like, she's seen some anime. Because, like, when my dad was growing up, she's, like, saw, like, Dragon Ball Z. She's seen some Studio Ghibli movies. Like, she's seen some anime. But, I mean, she'll watch anything as long as you, like, suggest it to her. So, I was like, you have to watch K-pop Demon Hunters. You're gonna come to our house and you're gonna watch it. And now she's gonna listen to the soundtrack. And my grandma, she doesn't listen to music. She doesn't play anything on the radio. She doesn't listen to music on her phone. She doesn't listen to music at all. Ever since I've known her for my entire life, she's never listened to music to listen to music. Like, she'll put it on in the car if there's, like, other people that want to listen to it, but, like, she herself doesn't listen to music. So she thought that my dad was the same, and he was like, I've listened to music my entire life. I don't know where you got that from. But, I mean, she liked all the songs and everything. Only listen to turbo folk? Really? That's a pretty interesting genre. But hey, people are into whatever music they're into.
Reactors made by Porcelumex. To be honest, they look pretty ominous.
Well, that was a little story time, guys. Let's get back into the story.
This is the only route Blitz Squad can take.
The mission went without a hitch. Great work, everyone.
And thanks to the envoy for all his hard work, too.
You all carried the operation. I
I was just doing my duty.
Yo, when I pull up.
Huh?
Seed, you've met them before.
Oh, it's you, Proxy.
You're Seed, right? It's been a while. We met briefly during the Porcelumex inspection.
I remember. Oh, Seed Senior says he remembers too. Shh, he's asleep right now, so he can't talk to you himself. But according to Seed Senior,
Hot dog
you're
hot
someone
dog cup
trusted,
time.
Someone worth trusting. Well, to be honest, it was Trigger and Soldier.
I don't see how people can hate Seed. She's cute.
And
They only hate her because of the
Senior
feet.
told me.
And that, I mean, that's valid, but she seems very cute and nice.
Seed Senior. Is that the name of your mech?
He's not a mech. Seed Senior is an intelligent construct, totally different from exoskeleton-based vehicles like mechs. You carry the same scent as me, Proxy. You must be quite knowledgeable in this field. Did you attend classes properly back in school, Proxy?
No.
Strictly speaking, I never really went to a typical school.
Sounds like a lie.
You two have quite a unique way of talking.
The Defense Force, or rather, Obol Squad's comms channel.
No, he's a rebel in
also seems to
preschool,
be
dude.
tuned to a
He
pretty
was
unusual
like
frequency.
skipping class. He was skipping
Birds
nap
of a feather
time.
flock together, as they say.
The Proxy wasn't complimenting us, Soldier 11. You dummy.
Being able to tune into both Seeds and Soldier 11's wavelength at the same time. I have to say, you really are something special.
Thanks.
Wavelength? Are Seed and Soldier 11 intelligent constructs too?
Still, winning over these girls might be easy. But as the commanding officer, I have to assess you with the utmost caution. All right, everyone, that's enough chit-chat. Let's not forget, we're still in the middle of a battlefield here. Although we've tracked down the Exaltists' communication outpost, it seems all that's left are supplies they didn't have time to evacuate with. We came up empty on both the location of the Exaltists' main base and the research data you were looking for, Proxy.
Leave it to me.
The most efficient way to move such a large amount of supplies in a short time would be through spatial fissures. The Exaltists have been operating in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. They must have access to fissure coordinates unknown to the Defense Force. But no one knows the labyrinths of hollows better than Phaethon.
Phaethon's skills are like magic. Sounds way more impressive than a carrot.
Sounds pretty mysterious. Anyway, you're confident you can catch up with them, right?
Girl, I was on the track team back in... Actually, I was never on the track team. When I run, I got called a gay chicken. I don't know what the difference is between a normal chicken running and a chicken who's homosexual running. I don't know. That's what I was called. So I don't like running. That's creative, yeah. That's why I hate running, bro.
Those are all sacrifices?
Seed, confirm the number of enemies.
Locking onto hostile targets. There's 8 in total. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0. Now we're all clear.
Gay chicken. I got called a seal.
Eliminated.
A seal is crazy. Seals can't run. Remember the thunderous stomps of heavy machinery and shrill, hysterical screams Seed brings in the Exaltus captives.
The rambling old man is a little Seed's trophy.
The final sacrifice.
They're like a deer in well, he doesn't know any combat. He just has to stand there, which I hope that they fix that and he can actually like defend himself with something.
Do all the Exaltists talk like this? It's really hard to understand.
Seed, make him shut up.
Foolish unbelievers!
Hey, Seed Senior. You've got to be careful with how you treat prisoners.
They've done more than enough harm. Being gentle isn't exactly a priority.
What sets these Exaltists apart from typical villains is their fanatical devotion to the
How
creator.
did I was gonna go Bruce Lee on him?
Drives them to act unpredictably. Even if they act in the shadows without rhyme or reason, the miasma remains essential to them. If we follow that trail, it could very well be the weakness that brings them down.
These so-called fanatics are nothing more than villains who treat ether as a deadly poison corrupting new Eridu, aiding and abetting its destruction. Let's see if they stay so devoted when confronted with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military grade high energy lasers.
Calm down, Captain Magus. As vile as the Exaltists are, not every member is guilty. Many innocent civilians were deceived into joining. In other words, not every Exaltist member deserves to be met with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military
Surrounded by pretty much Superman, probably the safest place you could be. Anyway, that's also true.
Defending them? I know how to throw around grand quotes too. Like no snowflake in an avalanche ever feels responsible. You're awfully sympathetic towards these scumbags. Perhaps because you're one of them?
Enough! Captain Magus, I'm pretty sure your remarks have already exceeded the boundaries set by Commander Isolde's temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon, specifically the section designated for Magus.
Huh? How come no one told me about it?
Don't speak harshly to your squad mates, and don't say anything that kills morale. That's what you taught us, Captain Magus.
I don't consider them a comrade. At least not yet.
Whether we're allies who can rely on each other or
But
simply
what the
partners with our own suspicions, let's stick to our duties, Captain Magus.
My sister is obsessed with sending me the fruit with like the baby human face on it for some reason. I just got one.
There's a critical piece of intel that needs immediate attention.
Why did she
What
send
just
these to me?
emerged from the Obscura is a bioweapon created by the Exaltists, known as a sacrifice. These Obscura and the factories that produce them are scattered throughout Lemnian Hollow.
No, not just Lemnian Hollow. According to the data,
I can't escape it even here.
Intel Commander Isolde has gathered,
My sister is obsessed with them. She keeps sending them to me.
throughout Wi-Fi Peninsula. Over 300 of them.
Over 300? Not even the entire Obsidian Division could deal with that many monsters.
The entire Obsidian Division would just end up as monster food.
We have to get this information to Command immediately. The Exaltists' actions may be far more dangerous than we had anticipated.
No, that's not right. Although I did come across Obscura shards tainted with sacrifice energy, there's still no solid evidence to confirm that all Obscura have sacrifices in them. The Obscura devices I saw in Phylum Heights didn't all carry traces of sacrifice energy either. More importantly, creating a creature as powerful as the sacrifices would require an unimaginable amount of ether. There's no way the Exaltists have access to such an immense supply of ether and miasma.
Or they would have destroyed New Eridu long ago.
Phew. Good thing the bad guys we're dealing with this time aren't that powerful. Yet.
Hey, did you two completely forget that courage is a soldier's greatest virtue?
Captain, didn't you say that kind of talk is just something generals say to sound impressive?
I swear she just sent me another one, bro.
The proxy has a point, but there's definitely something suspicious about the Obscura and Wi-Fi Peninsula. We need to organize thorough inspections and patrols as soon as possible. Obsidian Division has already mobilized outside Lemnian Hollow. Those Exaltist
As she should,
soon
bro.
meet their end.
A fanatic's last stand is often the most ferocious. Everyone, stay sharp and proceed with caution.
After spending over a decade in the military, I understand that all too well.
What Captain Magus meant to say was, thanks for the heads up, Proxy.
That's not what I meant.
What are we gonna soon did a captain use a tail? The depths of Lemnian Hollow where even the Proxy's eyes couldn't pierce the darkness. The military operation has started you to provide cover for the overseas ritual You good? Damn. Action leads us closer to meeting our lord. Everything for the creator, Lady Sarah. The defense force has overwhelming numbers, and we've taken heavy losses lately. With that little strength we have left, we don't need to achieve victory. Our mission is to buy time. Sacrifices are inevitable. Fortunately, the defense force is exactly driven by the noble duty they claim to uphold. As long as the Overseer completes the ritual, then we've already won. May the Creator refine you. May the Creator refine me. Remember, they've taken over road as our base operations. This will be our staging area for the upcoming mission. There seem to be way more people at the base today. Probably some sort of operation being coordinated. Anyway, let's report back to her first. Oh, I bet.
All in all, the scouting mission was a success. Obol squad took no casualties. Against our firepower, those Exaltist lunatics didn't stand a chance. It's honestly baffling how HSO and public security got completely outplayed by the Exaltists. Their actions are chaotic and lack any strategy.
Hey, hey, don't diss my girl GUN like that.
Flawless planning.
The proxy was amazing too. Just like Trigger and Soldier 11 said. And just like all those rumors on Internet.
Huh? Orphe, since when have you been visiting sketchy sites like Internet behind my back?
Help!
Calm down, Captain Magus. What you've dealt with so far are just the Exaltist scattered remnants.
I know. We already have the hollow coordinates for the Exaltist base. I'm not worried.
I like how Magus has like a little tie.
What worries me are those Obscura and the sacrifice creatures.
Leave the search for the Obscura to me and the city forces. You focus on the mission inside the hollow. You can't just grasp at weeds. You have to dig out the roots. All this might just be a diversion by the Exaltists. By the way, Proxy, I heard your performance in the hollow was top-notch as always. How's working with Obol? Has Captain Magus been giving you any trouble?
She stole my lunch money, gave me a wedgie, and yeah, she hurt my feelings.
I'll have to think about that. I do remember Captain Magus saying that Phaethon is a villain who should be dealt with using 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers.
Don't go taking things out of context to make me look like the bad guy. I'm a straight shooter.
Got it. Looks like the temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon doesn't really hold much sway over Captain Magus.
It's all because I wasn't decisive enough. Please don't punish Captain Magus.
She's not the most soft-spoken. But Captain Magus and the squad have been doing their best to support me, and her military-grade high-energy laser is definitely reassuring.
All right. Without the proxy support, our operation wouldn't have gone this smoothly.
Whew. I guess this is the part where old grudges melt away, and everyone makes nice.
But if you're that talented, why settle for the dishonorable role of
dishonorable? Okay, fine words, bro.
The military, earn a proper rank, and truly protect New Eridu.
What's so dishonorable about it?
What's so dishonorable about it? The work we do in the shadows brings us closer to the light than many of those who stand in it.
You're being a little harsh today, Captain.
Proxy, how many unqualified civilians have you led straight into danger within the Hollows? And how many shady Hollow Raiders have you guided to dirty money?
Hey, I'm not that type of proxy.
You're right, Captain Magus. The underworld does have its dark side, but a lot of people are forced into it. They have to avoid the light and just try to survive in the shadows. And this grand, respectable world you speak of, is it really filled with nothing but righteous heroes? Is your defense force really so perfect? Every single person?
You...
Hey, you started it, bitch.
All right, kids, enough bickering. The only villain here is the grumpy.
No, I'm gonna fight this fucking tail, man. I'm sorry, Orphe. I have to get out of here.
Looks like the captain got shut down by Commander Isolde again.
Even the proxy's been lumped in with the kids. Looks like we're all in the same class now.
This concludes the briefing. Proxy, Major General Lorenz has expressed interest in meeting you. Would you mind coming with me later?
Oh, I get to meet the other guy? Alright,
The Major General wants to see me? That can't be good.
Relax. I'll be with you.
Oh, okay, we banging. Alright. Just inserted the Major General's guest has arrived. Please follow me, you two. The Major General sent us beyond this tunnel. Alright, You follow the adjustant's lead and head into the... we go to the other side of...
Your guests have arrived.
Okay, let's see this man.
Colonel Isolde, I heard that,
I thought he looked hotter.
Squad has already
Kinda bad though, she kinda bad, no cap.
That's correct, sir. The recon operation was a success.
Why is Wise standing like that? Boy, pick a different
something
pose right now.
There are numerous ether reactors installed around Waifei Peninsula.
You can't tell me this man is not a homosexual.
You can handle the specifics with your squad. You know I've always counted on you. Just make sure I get results.
Yes, sir.
Among all the mediocrity in the Obsidian Division, Isolde, you're the one who truly stands out. I'm really glad I found you back then. Someone like you shouldn't be stuck on the front lines.
You okay, Cornell?
I'm pragmatic, but I always make sure my subordinates are treated fairly. This is a big...
You know, he low-key kind of looked like Jean from Attack on Titan, no cap.
Peninsula. So this mission is one
Was it woman you should marry?
fail.
I got you in and Caesar though.
I seem to have forgotten about our guest. Isolde, the person beside you.
This is the officially appointed Hollow Technical Advisor and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operation, Wise.
I'm Wise.
Waifei Peninsula, Ambassador Wise.
I've been in Waifei Peninsula for a while now. Honestly, it's more appropriate for me and Swabian Temple to be the ones welcoming the Defense Force.
Swabian Temple? Yunque Summit.
Marry all of them?
Pardon my memory,
I'll pick and choose. I don't want all of them.
Directly under Mayor Mayflower. Mind filling me in, Colonel Isolde? Why is one of the mayor's personal agents, an infamous proxy, getting involved in Defense Force business?
Wise was appointed by the city as a technical advisor and envoy for Mayor Mayflower, sir. He's here to assist and oversee the Defense Force's operation.
Assist, huh? If the High Preceptor of Yunque Summit had shown up in person, perhaps I'd consider that worthy. And as for the supervision, since when does Mayflower get a say in when Obsidian Division pulls the trigger?
Sir, Wise is only here to assist Obol Squad. This has nothing to do with the main force's operations.
You can't cook to feed them all? Well, I can't cook at all, so someone else got to be doing him.
Council from meddling with our military affairs in
Can't handle it, you stupid growl. Oh, damn! Y'all going right at him, okay.
Of course. Your arrangements are always right on point, Colonel. This whole operation is running smoothly, thanks to you. Well then, Since you're the hollow experts and person,
I can fix him, guys.
it's only right that I give you a proper welcome. Unfortunately, military secrecy is of utmost importance.
Well, where's the CEO of Porcelumix? He's hot. Where's he at? Damien? Where Damien at, bro? I can fix him. I can fix him. I swear. By the end of chapter 2 of freaking Zenless Zone Zero, he's gonna be fixed, and it's all gonna be thanks to me.
That's a very unique way to treat a guest.
Major General, the mayor and
You can. Yes, I can, Razor. I can fix him. Trust.
Colonel.
Yes, sir.
The people from Porcelumix are still waiting.
He's gonna be the perfect gentleman once I'm done with him.
A banquet to welcome the defense force.
I'm gonna feel trying to fix him. Y'all look like a construction crew. I don't need other people to help me fix him. I can fix him myself.
I'm afraid I won't be able to personally entertain our guest, Isolde.
Let's go, Mr. Ambassador.
I'm really sorry why you came here to help and this is how you're treated. Life in the military comes with its fair share of rules and restrictions. Major General Lorenz has a decorated officer during the fall of the old capital. Was 11 years ago and was promoted to general after its fall. Over the years, he's been known for his rather overbearing conduct. It'd be dishonest to say I like his style, but working under him has definitely given me a lot of opportunities and access, allowing me to investigate the truth behind the fall of the old capital. To be exact, the cause behind my squad's failure back then, Magus has always been concerned about it. I'm getting off track, but the point is you can count on us. Whether it's Obol Squad or any other Obsidian Division soldier, we'll give you we'll give everything to protect you. After briefing you on the military operation, she takes her leave. I forget how to say her name. Alright, I'm going home. See y'all later. I'm going to sleep. Sorry, orders from above. You're not allowed to leave. I don't know who you are, but there's no argument to be had. Orders are orders. The argument draws the attention of several nearby soldiers. Are you okay, Wise? Comrade Wise is a special envoy sent by Mayor. Show some respect. The mighty Mr. Wise is taken down a notch. I'm just following orders. Following orders is a soldier's duty. I understand where the soldier is coming from. I hope you understand, Crimson Gloom. Dang, I can't leave, man. Man, fuck you. I hope your pillow's hot on both sides. Yo, what's up, ladies?
Captain, Proxy made it through the interrogation unscathed.
A significant change in pulse, and your face isn't too pale. Looks like you passed the test. You look so frail, Proxy.
Okay, Bob the Builder.
Makings of a soldier tough enough to endure enemy torture.
Since you already see me as a villain, it's only natural I've learned how to avoid torture, right?
The Major General may be tough to deal with, but interrogating the mayor's envoy, that kind of thing doesn't happen in the Obsidian Division.
Explains the Major General's orders to everyone.
Temporarily restricting the Proxy's movements and communications. What does that mean?
It means we've got your precious Phaethon locked away. No way out, and no texting or calling family.
That's just so...
That's terrible!
What a shame. I never thought the legendary proxy Phaethon would end up getting caught one day.
On the plus side, at least the legendary proxy Phaethon was caught by Obol Squad. The Major General's idea of hospitality might be questionable, but for a soldier, orders are orders.
So, as much as we regret it, the legendary proxy Phaethon will have to stay put in Phylum Heights for a while.
You sure you're sorry, Captain? I'm pretty sure you were holding back a laugh just now.
Don't worry. Obol Squad and the Obsidian Division are the first line of defense against the Hollows. We'll wipe out the Exaltists faster than you'd think.
And then the proxy will be free.
As ordered,
Freedom!
A technician will now attach a tracker to the proxy and temporarily block all communication functions of their electronics.
No! How the fuck am I supposed to win my 50-50 if I ain't got no internet access? Man! Point in finding it so you allow soldier to fast the tracker. Thanks to defense forces, the wireless frequencies. Blah, blah, blah. Say farewell to the friends anxiously awaiting your replies on Knock Knock.
My apologies, Proxy.
For the Obsidian Division, orders carry more weight than mountains. I don't like restricting someone's freedom like this. And I'm not exactly your biggest fan. But I hope you won't hold it against Isolde or the squad.
I may not be a soldier, but I can understand the weight orders carry for all of you. If temporarily restricting my freedom helps the operation go smoothly and keeps the people of Waifei Peninsula safe, I'll gladly go along with it.
I never thought you'd show such resolve, Proxy. Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on you while you're...
Why does she hate me so much? Just because I'm a proxy?
Captain Magus keeping an eye on you? Just a heads up, she's not exactly the caring type.
Once again, Proxy, you have my apologies.
What was a regular equipment maintenance? Come join us. Okay, do you agree, Captain Magus? Making sure our tech folks have reliable gear is crucial, so if you want to drop by proxy, go right ahead. And I could detect any gear on the proxy, but I can't shake the strange feeling that the proxy is some sort of device that feels oddly familiar. Sorry, Proxy, Seed can be a bit hard to follow at times, but when it comes to tech, you can always count on her. It's just a routine maintenance check. Come on, Proxy, stop being so wishy-washy. Was she trying to steal from me? She just assumed it? Perhaps. Obol Squad is all here. Alright, time to start today's routine maintenance. Inspects our duty squad member Seed. First of all, for inspection, Mercury. Let me take a look and see if this little cool place got anything wrong with it. Oh, I gotta remember to get this parts replaced. I'm gonna kick your butt. Next up, a Striker Sniper Rifle. Counting you again, Seed. I only need one luck to tell your weapon is flawless shape, like always, Trigger. A sniper's weapon is their soul of the battlefield, after all. Orphe and Captain Magus' turn. Shows way more aware, no doubt, due to the captain's reckless fighting style. The captain gives her all in combat. I'll try to stay in sync with Orphe's movements. For Captain Magus, you're using that nitro fuel oil again, aren't you? Seed can't stand that smell pouring out of your gun barrel. Nitro fuel, Bernice mentioned? Whoa, are you seriously attacking your captain's dental hygiene? Well, your turn, Proxy. Where should I start? Seed stares into the proxy's eyes immediately. Yeah, impossible as it seems, it almost feels like you can see right through the HDD system. Your eyes are crystal clear. Proxy, all systems good. Inspection complete. You're just looking for an excuse to stare into the proxy's eyes. Now everyone's finished with their equipment checks. You're dismissed. Get some rest and make sure your gear's serviced. Make sure your gear's serviced at the armory. Hey, Proxy, don't forget to look after your eyes too. You confirm that military really is restricting your freedom of movement with the Obol Squad. You then return to the tent to rest. The tent offers some cover for the soldier's gaze, and reestablishing the connection with the HDD system brings a small sense of relief.
As Master's supreme assistant and a thoughtful, all-purpose AI, I would never sit back helplessly while Master's freedom is being restricted, unlike the second assistant.
Fairy, you really can't stop chasing that first assistant title, can you? When will you finally understand that as his sibling, I'm irreplaceable?
Alright, you two, enough arguing. I'm just a pitiful, useless captured proxy here, while you two are elite hackers, okay?
Negative. Although Master was unfortunately captured, Master remains an elite hacking expert.
Save your useless sympathy, First Assistant. Luckily, not even the Hollows can interfere with the HDD's unique signal, so the Defense Force's jamming is barely an inconvenience.
Still, I was the one who actually encoded the anti-jamming signal.
Which means Wise can still reach me through the HDD, and Eos's deep dive can
Get yourself
continue
someone who always has your side like Fairy. For real, for real.
I saw some new data with my eye implants in the hollow. I need you to run some calculations. Whether or not the military's info checks out, nothing is more trustworthy than your calculations, Fairy.
Affirmative.
Manga animation
Additionally,
set in
I've made a full
90s
copy of the military intel files that Eos and Master saw.
World War III.
The Defense Force comes
Oh,
knocking
two.
because you did something without
To the
permission.
game's
Make
corrupt.
sure they know Second Assistant and your master had
Maybe I
nothing
like
to
this
do
so
with
far.
it.
Oh, okay. It sounds interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
Me and very Wise, just like always.
Then leave clearing out the hollow to me and Obol Squad, just like always.
The Defense Force's mission is bound to be dangerous. Be careful, Wise.
The bed beneath you feels so foreign, you hardly rest well that night, but as with all things, it eventually passes. Commotion arises from the outpost beyond the tent. Oh, he died. Little one you brought back from the hollow? Yes, Captain, the Bamboo Squad seems to have been attacked. I received the Bamboo's distress signal and rushed over. But what about the soldiers in that squad? They're all lying there covered in blood. I meant the not breathing kind of lying there. Let's pay our respects. Bamboo proudly recorded what happened when they ran into the enemy, but it's badly damaged. Do we have any technicians at base? Proxy, you know how to fix up a Bamboo? Please help this little guy. Leaves to you, Proxy. I bet. Video footage is destroyed and images from inside the hollow stream out through the Bamboo's data port.
All units be advised. At 3 o'clock, 300 meters. A cluster of miasma. Ethereal presence confirmed. Something's off. Are those humans coming out of there? Hey, look! Someone's crawling out of the miasma!
Why are they wearing Defense Force uniforms?
They're coming closer. And they're armed!
Oh, damn.
We're under attack! Fight back! Enemy spotted at 3 o'clock. More at 5 o'clock.
Oh, is it the Exaltis troops in disguise?
Not swearing in Zenless Zone Zero, damn.
They emerged from the miasma. They're definitely not alive.
What the are we seeing the dead in broad daylight?
Ethereal or monster, just take them down. Reporting in. We've got casualties.
We should have just let him swear. The deafening gunfire grows louder, gradually drowning out all the voices. The gunfire and voices gradually fade away and everything turns to silence. Everything returns to silence. White noise grows louder, skipping ahead.
It's just as the Overseer said. Even a miracle like resurrection is nothing for the Creator.
Don't let joy blind you, my dear brother. Until we stand before the Creator, every miracle is just a small step toward the gate of the final domain.
Don't worry. My joy hasn't clouded my judgment, and my knowledge as a researcher remains sharp. The large-scale miasma activation experiment has already begun ahead of schedule. The They'll never catch up to us on our path to the Creator.
Footage interrupted there. The being recording the data seemingly couldn't hold on any longer. Soldiers crawling out of the miasma. They look like the dead brought back to life. The dead? But they're dressed in military from the old capital, stuff from 11 years back. If they truly are the dead returned, how could they be ghosts of those old soldiers if they're shooting at their own squad mates? Still, the fact that these creatures take on the form of the formal Defense Force soldiers mean their creator, the enemy's knowledge of the Defense Force might be beyond our imagination. Besides, yesterday's recon mission went perfectly. We didn't let any casualties escape, so there's no way the Exaltus should be aware of our progress. You need to report this to her. Let's go, Proxy. Together with the Obol squad. Oh, okay.
The Exaltists have already figured out that we're launching a full-scale operation? So far, only Obol Squad's scouting mission involved direct combat. What that recon team ran into was likely just an unfortunate accident.
Operate like a military unit? No.
But your operation was flawless, and no part of the plan was leaked. That means either the Exaltists are more perceptive than we thought, or some unit acted outside my command and carried out an unsanctioned mission.
But Lorenz handed over command of this operation to you.
So if we rule out interference from higher up, the only one who could have mobilized troops without the Colonel's approval is...
Only the Major General himself.
Looks like Colonel Isolde has it even tougher than I do when it comes to dealing with a demanding superior.
Orphe, you don't actually think I'm that difficult to deal with, do you?
At this point, arguing with my superior won't do any good.
So if we want the raid to stay on track, we'll have to strike even faster.
While I usually think you're a little too reckless, Magus, this time I agree with you. Swift as the wind, fierce as fire, and unknowable as shadow. That's the essence of Blitz tactics. At least according to a Yunque Summit scroll.
As it is with
Since the
kick and
enemy
making
already
General
knows we're
Seathan,
coming, let's seize this rare
I feel like that's the right way to
strike
go.
before they're ready.
Obol Squad, gear up and get ready!
Yes, Captain Magus.
I'm about to start deploying troops to launch the offensive. Proxy, both the battlefield and the hollows can shift in an instant. Make sure you're fully prepared. We aren't as ready as we could have been. The Obsidian Division will handle the battlefield, but when it comes to the hollow, you're the only one we can count on.
Don't worry, girl. I'm like the Dwayne The Rock Johnson in the proxy world, okay? I'm everywhere. I've done everything. I got you.
Leave it to me. On my reputation as a legendary proxy, and my honor as the mayor's envoy, I won't let you down.
You know, people were
I'm counting on all of you too.
freaking out over the
Please don't betray
Dwayne The Rock
trust people
Johnson
who have placed in the
recently
Defense Force.
because he lost weight.
Save it. We're well
Would have been there, done that, yeah. He lost weight, so he's like skinnier now. Like he still has a lot of muscle on him,
Obol never fails a
but he's not like as like bulked up. So everyone was like freaking out about it, and I'm like, bro, you know he's getting old. Getting old, he can't be pumping juice anymore. Yeah, like as people get older, they're not gonna look the best. Like they can still look really good, but I think it's harder for them to like keep muscle mass and stuff like that. See, like there are just some things that are like unrealistic to keep up, and definitely like having big bulky muscle like that when you're that old is one of them. He stayed on his track because his heart's gonna be in serious risk. Yeah, and like a lot of people do take like what is it called, steroids and stuff, and if you keep doing that, it's really really bad, especially if you keep working out too. Literally no amount of muscles is worth having a frail heart. Yeah. And same with like some people, like people use Ozempic, which is like a really big like weight loss thing, but you're not supposed to keep doing Ozempic, but some people like do it all the time. Like they constantly keep using it. You're only supposed to use it like once or twice, but some people that are like use it every day. Like there are just certain things that you just shouldn't risk your health for just to like make yourself look a certain way. Asteroids? No. Steroids and yeah. Like there's just some things that you shouldn't do to your body to risk your health. You're gonna be hearing from the side effects from that too in the future? Yeah. Like, I get that, like, you know, people wanting to lose weight fast is a thing, because they're like, oh, I need to lose weight by this day or whatever, but I don't think that using Ozempic is the healthy way to do it. Like, you should lose it naturally. Like, yeah, some people don't like working out, but you don't have to work out to lose weight. Like, you can just diet differently, and some people don't like to diet, because they, like, maybe they can't afford to diet or something, so then you can just exercise, and even then, you can just do something as simple as like walking helps you lose weight. Like that's what I do. Like when I first started losing weight, I just walked and that helped me lose a lot. Like you don't have to do something, you don't have to do intense workouts, you don't have to do intense diets. Just like walk more, you know, just make healthier choices at certain things. Like maybe like don't drink soda all the time. Don't do this episode. So we're just used to the easy way out. Yeah. Like, you know, like, do I enjoy working out all the time? No. There's just some days where, like, man, I really don't want to do my workout routine. But then I'm like, let me get back on the grind. Like, there are some days that I don't even want to do it. And you know, I've been doing it for almost a whole year now. But you know, there's just some days, like, you're really tired. You're not really feeling like it. I still do it anyway. But, like, it's not going to be easy. You're going to want to, like, not do it. But I think, you know, it's better than putting something in your body that you don't know how it's going to impact you later in life. So, okay, it's an older age because drops as long as the cycles are regulated. Doses blessing for 30 years to him slowing down. Whether it is a good thing, yeah. Like, there are just certain things that you shouldn't risk your health for. Just, like, look a certain way and, like, stuff like that. So, I think that, you know, him, you know, looking skinnier isn't a bad thing. And I think people are just freaking out about it for no reason. They just want something to talk about, you know? They just want something to talk about. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds, chat. Alright, I'm back, guys. This operation has 2 main objectives. First, to gather intel on the miasma soldiers. Second, to eliminate key Exaltus base. Get ready, move out, and surprise attack. Every second counts.
The unexpected deployment of forces beyond Isolde's plan has put the Exaltists on high alert, like a startled bird ready to flee. We can't risk the
How y'all been doing? I've been doing great. Besides the restaurant from hell, had a good weekend. Not gonna lie.
Based on the intelligence we have, the target stronghold in this operation.
Good point.
is
You're
very
also kind of
likely
forced
the
to use
Exaltist
this around
main
because your
base.
natural levels reflect. That's also true, yeah.
I'm not usually one to spoil the mood, but from what I've seen of the Exaltists, they're not that easy to pin down. Which raises the question, can we really trust the intel from the Defense Force?
You really know your way around intelligence and information warfare, Proxy. But it's Isolde's strategy and intel that have been key to the Defense Force's success so far.
Also,
I understand your concerns.
first to slim down for
reason to
damage
doubt
and
the
the size of his
reliability
age,
of
yeah.
Isolde's intel.
Like, as you get older, like, your muscles, like, start not deteriorating, but they grow softer just because, like, that's just what happens when you get old. You know, some people don't want to, like, look old, which, you know, I get. Because it's like, oh man, like I'm getting older now, blah blah blah. But I think at like some point you just gotta like accept the changes and you know, just try to, you know, accept it and grow with it and like find like a new style or whatever type of thing.
Captain Magus, you sure have a lot of trust in Commander Isolde, don't you?
That's because Captain Magus and Commander Isolde were comrades in arms. They fought side by side years ago.
Technically, fighting side by side isn't exactly accurate. But yes, Isolde and I go way back. She's a comrade, a senior, and my commanding officer. In fact, Obol Squad itself wouldn't exist
What
without
did you do for
Isolde's
yourself?
support
Yeah.
and guidance. If I can't trust Isolde, then there might not be anyone left in Obsidian Division I can trust.
I understand. So please believe me. When I'm acting as your proxy, my one and only goal is to lead you all to where you're meant to be.
Which is to be vibing with each other, eating some KFC, I don't know.
There's an unusual silence in the air.
Hot dog dog cup. You know what I would really love to do one day? I want to go out to a meal with like tons of friends. Like I went out to dinner and stuff like when Sauce was here with like my sister and her friend and stuff, but like just like where it's just like me and friends hanging out, where it's just like us. Like my sister is my friend. Don't tell her I said that. Like if she hears that I didn't consider her my friend, that's not true. She's my friend, she's my sister, but like, you know, like just like buddies hanging out. Eat a meal in a hot air balloon. I don't know how well that would work, but I wish you the best of luck with that.
The Creator will not forgive them. Our sacrifice will pave the way for our master's return.
Provision activate.
It's not over yet. Circle them.
Fire support ready.
I really don't know how to play either of these characters. I'm trying though. Isn't that aging sucks and some people refusing to accept it, but who wants to be an old foxy someone who's always been at their peak physically, like The Rock? Yeah. Running footsteps have everyone on guard, but then what they see in the sight of allied uniforms.
Which unit are you in? According to Commander Isolde's orders, aside from Obol Squad, there shouldn't be any other squads assigned to raid this base.
Isolde may be the acting commander for this op, but our squad reports to Major General Lorenz.
So, these idiots are the ones who alerted the Exaltus to our plan. And it was all under orders from the Major General?
Mind your tone. The Major General sent us because he was worried you wouldn't be able to handle this alone. We're here to support the operation.
Support the operation? We were just out there fighting alone as a single squad.
That's right. And we really do appreciate it. Without you taking the brunt of
Okay, and let's get rid of this guy also. We have many ops on this thing already.
We have to apologize. We accidentally beat you to it and ended up taking the credit for wiping out the Exaltist's main base.
Credit? That's meaningless. Is this really the attitude of new recruits in Obsidian Division these days?
Acting all high and mighty. You're just a gun. Do you really think yourself so important?
Oh, dude, she will fry you.
I may be a rookie, but at least I'm not a washed-up old dog like you.
Watch it! The captain has given everything to protect the city. You don't deserve to.
It's okay, Orphe. As long as they really did take out the Exaltists, then they've helped safeguard New Eridu, which makes them our comrades.
Even among comrades, there are plenty of annoying ones. If you ask me, we should just take this guy away and cover it up as an accident caused by an
I love
exalted
Seed.
attack.
She's on the same page as us.
Hey.
How the tail gets its own speech window? For real?
Stay focused, soldier. Answer me.
I want to be old and use this too. No, we're gonna be so peak when we're old. There's gonna be so many things that the youngins are gonna have to ask us, like, oh, what was the pandemic like? Or what was peak Squid Game like? Or like, what was like the Fortnite concerts like back in the day? Like, we're gonna have to answer so many peak questions.
What could be more important than wiping
What's
out the
6'7"? What does skibbity mean? I'm ready to answer all of their questions.
Obol soldiers, let's move out. Once again, it's up to us to clean up after these fools. Obol, gear up and get ready.
Yes, Captain Magus. The Exaltists are fleeing in all directions.
These second-rate troops sure are surprisingly good at messing things up. Who would ever call this an ambush? We've already failed half of the mission's objective.
I'm silencing anyone who asks me skibbity. I'll be like that one Dr. House meme.
Oh? Elite targets have appeared.
Elite targets. Just the kind of fight Obol Squad's been waiting for.
Slash attack!
Maximum firepower!
Be careful, Captain! Oops, I can't really control my strength.
Initiating devastating strike!
Oh.
Increasing firepower output.
I'm not gonna lie, Seed's gameplay is pretty
Everything's moving
fun.
along smoothly, Mr. Lucro.
We'll be counting on you again this time.
Major General.
Oh, dude, he's ugly as hell.
Here in the hollow. In person.
You're the squad Isolde spoke so highly of. Codename Obol, wasn't it? This is quite a surprise. You arrived even faster than I expected. It's just as Colonel Isolde said. You're quite a
Exaltus do 100%. He's gotta be working with him or something, because there's no way.
I expect you to be at the command post. And the person with you is...
You must be Mr. Lucro. We met briefly at the reception banquet for the Porcelumex safety inspection.
A reception banquet for a safety inspection? That makes no sense.
This, gun certainly has a blunt matter of speech. Anyway, we are acquainted from the banquet, aren't we? Also involved with the Obsidian Division, I see. For someone so young, you must have made quite the impact with the military.
I get banged by a lot of people. I don't know what to tell you.
Is the mayor's envoy, specially sent by the kind-hearted Mr. Mayflower to oversee our work.
I'm just doing my duty. Please. The title of envoy is a bit too much. I feel like it's a little too high and mighty.
So you're a distinguished guest from city administration. My apologies. Please excuse the poor welcome.
So,
Bro, I need the mayor to be such a hot baddie. Like, he needs to be creme de la creme. Like, he needs to look so good. Because if he's not, I'm gonna be so mad.
You're a veteran, Captain Magus.
Like, I need a man that is so peak
You should at least
It
know
needs
not
to
to ask
happen.
about
Also, I just realized we're playing Zenless Zone Zero, and I had that dream on Thursday about Lycon. I haven't seen Lycon at all.
There's not much else you have left.
But I can do the gnome? No! I need like the creme de la creme male character. That's what we need.
With high ether activity isn't good for my health.
Scared him away? Lycon's not on my account anymore, actually. He decided to leave. He decided to go, Hugo. He left. Because I don't have Hugo. He's like, man, this is crazy. I'm gonna go see my man.
Affairs desk. These are honestly the two most annoying people I've ever had to listen to. Sorry, Captain Magus. It was wrong of me to speak disrespectfully about a commanding officer.
I'll let it slide this time, Orphe. If I weren't afraid of getting you all tried at a military tribunal, I'd have turned every curse word into high-energy laser blasts right at their faces.
This place is not only a key Exaltus stronghold, but also one of their major research facilities. Porcelumex's other executive had previously worked with the Exaltists. Many of their facilities were originally Porcelumex's assets as well. And now under Lucro's lead, Porcelumex has formed ties with the defense force. It's clear why they're here.
You're making my head spin. Isn't it just those two plotting how to profit?
Goodness, Commander Lorenz is such a bad person.
Orphe is still caught up in that naive teenage mindset of seeing the world in just good and bad.
Goodness, Orphe. You really are a fool. But I can't say you're wrong this time. They chose to meet in the Hollow, likely to stay under the radar. Either way, Obol's mission continues. Everyone, we keep pursuing the escaping Exaltists.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Somewhere in Limited Hollow, illuminated by flickering candlelight. Great Overseer, the Defense Force took Beatrice's plan, and they're feeling pretty proud of themselves. Perfect. They wasted enough time on meaningless distractions, and that foolish general thinks he's already claimed enough victories. They'll be throwing major forces at us anymore, though the price was nothing more than a few necessary sacrifices. They died for their faith, Overseer. Besides, the troops you brought back from the underworld were a huge help. Soldiers fighting soldiers. It's cruel, really. Still, if it's for the right cause, then you and I must be willing to give our lives. Absolutely, if that greater purpose is an audience with the Creator. I know you have other intentions, but you've still opened the path to the Creator, won't you, Great Overseer? I've wandered in confusion along with this path more than once, but the whispers I heard are true without a doubt. Once I achieve my goal, I'll open the path to the Creator for you, which means your sacrifice and mine are justified. Faith is with the defense force right now, and that one's a real handful, not the type to let things go easily, and that elite squad of theirs has been a serious thorn in our side. I've noticed that youngster may be an unexpected variable, but I've already set the course for how their tale unfolds. Don't back them into a corner unless you have to. The arrangements are reasonable, may the Creator refine us. I will say that thus far in this story, there's a lot more like unspoken parts than in the past ones, maybe. I think ever since we got to Ukraine Sub, there's a lot more like ones where like they're not talking. Interesting. Also, those parts with Sarah talking to those people, they could have been voiced or been art or something, but that's fine. Whatever. Cheers and laughter echo from the military camp, which has been so quiet the past few days. A new face and not in uniform either. You must be that outside help for the, what was it, Apostle Squad? Thanks for the brilliant leadership of the Major General and his adjutant, we secured an easy victory. Sure, you didn't land the bid win, but you still played a part. Hey, what's with that look? We're celebrating our victory here. Don't be such a buzzkill, okay? Fuck you. Bring back Envoy. I've been waiting here just to make sure you return safely. Just modesty still, if you're acting on behalf of the mayor in Defense Force matters, I'm sure your words hold real authority with the city administration. We owe it to the Major General. I'll keep saying it wrong. Major General's forces that were able to reclaim a significant cache Porcelain without incident. Assets for Ferox had handed over to the Exaltus, which were in fact Porcelain property. It's quite the whole. The Major General and I go way back. He may not be the most charming about blah blah guy, but he's someone you can count on. I know I'm just a shrewd, profit-minded trader, and I know there's been some bad blood between you and the Major General, but that doesn't stop me from seeing the potential for us to work together in the future. So like you always brings value to the table, so naturally I'm pleased you made it back in one piece. I'm sure that certain individuals in the Porcelain including Mr. Ferox and his team engaged in unlawful activities with the Exaltus. The shameful, pathetic Mr. Ferox is now in custody, in which the Major General support will track down his subordinates who escaped in the Hall of Porcelain makes it clear. It is cleaning up any further criminal associations regarding the so-called Obscura devices. While they were created, their Ferox is dealing with the Exaltus. I'm not clear on their scientific worth, yet they're made of costly porcelain, which belong to the company. We'll recover each of the Obscura once the Defense Force finishes asserting their risks. Yes, Colonel O'Hara stated in the report that the Obscura could pose as an extreme risk, even going for so far as in order to evacuate a Wi-Fi Peninsula for public safety. It's gotten too dangerous. Looks like it's time for me to leave Wi-Fi Peninsula. Take care of yourself. See, I read that pretty fast, and I read it pretty well. No cap, guys. See, I'm getting better. You guys should not take it easy. They're already planning a victory party right after winning. Next way there isn't when the Major General believes the key members of the Exaltus have been wiped out and their base cleared. As far as he's concerned, we've already won. I never thought that victory would come so easily. You face the Exaltus more times than anyone. Proxy, your insight is valuable. Even so, the Obsidian Division can't keep pouring resources into chasing down a minor outlaw group. As for Obscura, Colonel Asalade, is taking our intel and the risk posed by the sacrifices is very seriously. She's already preparing to evacuate the citizens of Wi-Fi Peninsula. We'll stay on guard here to protect the civilians until everyone's been evacuated and all the Obscura in the city has been cleared. It's thanks to her leadership that we were able to liquidate so many Obscura across the city before the operation began too. Since everyone's taking a break, why don't you relax a little too, Foxy? Coming back to the camp, the captain want to join us for a bit, Foxy. I guess despite your doubts with cheering ringing throughout this the night all around you, you find yourself taking a brief rest in the firelight with soldiers. Obol squad settles in their quarters and the troops are already prepared to celebrate.
Everyone! The Exaltus, the threat that plagued Wi-Fi Peninsula, have been wiped out under our thunderous assault.
I don't think they're gone yet, bro's being stupid.
And victory to the people of New Eridu, like every triumph before. Give it up for yourselves, soldiers! Cheer for victory!
There's rise up from the gathered soldiers.
And let's hear it for our brilliant commander, Major General Lorenz!
I hate to be that guy, but isn't it a bit early to celebrate?
That commander sure seems to be soaking up the cheers.
A typical big shot, huh?
You're right to be concerned, Proxy. There are still Exaltus stragglers roaming inside and outside the Hollow, and the Obscura in the city haven't been fully inspected yet.
As far as I know, the key Exaltus leaders are still at large. They've managed to slip away after every encounter so far. The Exaltus will remain a threat until they're eliminated. Even though Mevarok was severely injured by Yishuan Shifu, and the Exaltus suffered heavy losses, there's still no sign of them backing down. Miasma activity is still spreading. Key people like Sarah still hold major influence.
Yishuan, High Preceptor of Yunquay Summit? I've heard the name before.
How come I don't see Colonel Isolde anywhere? As the operations leader, shouldn't she be here to celebrate?
No, because she's actually doing her job.
She's been unwell recently and went back to the city to rest. She's also been absent from meetings over the past few days.
Maybe the commander's like Proxy and isn't fond of these kinds of gatherings. She might have just found an excuse to slip away.
You might be right. That does sound like her. In any case, we've dealt a heavy blow to the Exaltists. And after fighting on the verge of life and death, the
Rhea's
soldiers
so
really needed a
dependable.
victory.
Well, I feel like she kind of grew into that because of Magus. But she is, yeah.
Think of it as me trying to lift everyone's spirits. As soldiers, it is our duty to obey orders. So even when we have doubts, we can't launch investigations on our own.
If you take action without orders, you'll be standing trial at a military tribunal. I might not mind, but I'm sure Seed Senior would stop us.
I don't want anyone ending up in front of a military tribunal either.
Right. Since it is a military order, the Major's restriction on you can't be lifted until the operation is officially concluded. Sorry about that, Proxy.
I understand. Obol Squad and all the other soldiers have already given so much to protect New Eridu. Everyone should enjoy this hard-earned victory.
Thank you, Proxy.
When it's faith that I have no right to stop moving forward. Born to be a cutie pie, forced to be a military grunt? Yeah. Excuse me, Mr. Special Envoy. The colonel asked me to pass on a message. Some bigwood from Tops is here to see you. As per the specifics, you will have to go see for yourself. Who from Tops wants to see me? Hello? Oh my god. Guys, it's Damon. Oh, he came to see me. Hey. Hey. I forgot he actually just worked with Tops. Hey. How are you doing? How are you doing? Oh, yes, this is a beautiful sight, isn't it? Overlooking the water. Oh my gosh, so romantic. Oh my gosh, you came to take me on a date, guys. You meet with Damon after dark and fill him in on what's happening.
Actually, I've already heard about Lucro personally entering the
How are we
Hollow
doing,
and the Major
my
General's
dog?
movements.
Hey,
Besides
how you
relocating
doing?
and the Exaltis stock of Porcelain, they're rounding up trusted members who served under Ferox, including my poor colleagues who fled into the Hollow's labs, fearing a purge. The dust hasn't even settled, yet they're already discarding what they no longer need, proving that the only thing crueler than one ruthless boss is another. I have no place in Tops any longer. And the Defense Force won't seek justice for a stray like me.
He doesn't work for Tops anymore. What? Dang.
Even though you played a major role in taking down Ferox, your new boss won't tolerate you for long, will he?
Exactly. I can't stand stray dogs like you always sniffing out scraps to survive.
Wait, is he gonna join Obol Squad?
I've never had a choice. I'm just trying to stay alive.
Because in the trailer for season 2, he was not wearing this outfit. He was wearing like a military outfit.
Regardless of our differences, you are among the few in Waifei Peninsula who have the power, care about justice, and are willing to hear me out. A stray like me is used to bowing and begging.
Ooh, okay. King? What do you need? Government gets a little drippy. Yeah.
Unfortunately, no matter how much power we might have, we're just as constrained as you are now. I can't contact anyone at Rinquay Summit for assistance either. But if it's to keep you safe...
It's alright. Just when I was at my wit's end, Miss Savior appeared.
And the versus big to small figure suddenly springs out from behind him. Who is this?
Hiya! I'm the savior he was talking about.
It's a whole rabbit!
Most company employees usually see me as a disaster.
Wait, does he end up joining her thing? Does he become a playable character?
This is Miss Zhao from Tops.
Please tell me Damon becomes a playable character, bro. I would spend money on him. No cap.
Nice to meet you, Miss.
Does he become a playable character?
The Krampus Compliance Authority. Is that the name of another company within TOPS? It doesn't sound as familiar to me as the other big companies.
That's all
Who is
right.
the sassy
Most
lost
people
child?
have
I don't know. She owns a company.
This isn't actually a company. Our role is to inspect, decide on, and enforce regulations. Brutal competition
Tristan or
is an
something?
inherent
Maybe.
flaw of the market system.
I'd like be playable, bro. Please make him cool.
Doesn't matter if a company's executives are tearing each other apart. However, the condition is that all actions by the company and its management must comply with the core rules and interests of the Alliance. The business game doesn't always let us play by the rules. That's the Round Table's mercy. But when those rule breakers go too far, the strict mother reaches out with her black branch.
I'm forced to go to ZZ's headquarters to request that. I will go all the way to China, bro. To be like, listen, you have to make him playable. I beg of you, please. Like, I don't give him a giant fucking claymore. I don't know, like whatever those giant swords are. Give him one of those, man. I'll do it.
I think I get why the
I don't. Is that what they're called, claymores? That's what they're called in Genshin. I don't know.
Even so, having regulators like
I don't know
yours
weapons,
probably
guys.
a
Just
key reason
give him a Glock. I don't know.
So, it's not hard for you to understand why I see Miss Zhao as my savior, right?
We'll only know whether I'm your savior or your disaster once all the investigations are complete.
Better than letting someone like Lucro treat you like a fish on a chopping board, right?
Although he's not really a friend, I do have some understanding of the way Damien does things. He's determined to survive this brutal game, but he's also someone who would never cross the line.
Of course. Cutie Patootie, she reminds me of Alice and Bernie. Yeah!
I hope you'll never become the enemy of Krampus. And that when those
I
eyes
just...
look at me again,
Krampus is evil Santa. Why the fuck... Why is Krampus here? Zhao and Krampus member turns and walks off with Damien in tow. Does he join? Does he join Krampus and become a playable character? I would love that. No, where'd he go? No! Come back! My baby girl, where'd you go? Yeah. Proxy. It's not time to sleep yet. I came all the way with the squad members seen to invite you to a special nighttime operation. All of a sudden you'll see. Finally stay low, just like a sniper. The trigger quietly creep up behind Orphe and suddenly launch a surprise attack.
Soldier Orphe.
You two again? Now you have
Why are they scarier?
an accomplice too?
It's not what it looks like, Orphe. I had no idea those two were planning to scare you.
Captain Magus is asleep. Don't wake her
Girls
up.
in uniform?
We should let her rest.
What? I'm scared. What do you mean by that?
Is it time for the captain's self-diagnostics?
Is Orphe more worried about waking the captain or about the captain catching you secretly enjoying some prohibited items?
Excuse me. First of all, my concern for the captain is absolutely genuine. Second, the field manual doesn't list lemon-flavored chips under prohibited foods during deployment. I have every right to protest Captain Magus's executive decision to declare all snacks as prohibited.
What do you mean by prohibited items?
Why doesn't Orphe protest when the captain's actually awake?
She meets the chips.
I'm sure Orphe has her own reasons.
Anyway, if Orphe doesn't want us to tell the captain...
How about sharing some of those lemon chips with us?
Seed and Trigger are robbing me again!
Isn't this just a regular part of our night ops briefing?
The law doesn't punish the majority, Orphe.
Then, the proxy should also share the responsibility.
I don't like lemon. Alright.
A special mission to get rid of lemon-flavored chips? Count me in.
He sounded a little bit too happy about that. In the sea breeze of Whitefay Peninsula, you team up with Opal's Claw to finish off the lemon-flavored chips. I don't know. As night deepens, Seed and Trigger ambush Orphe return to this squad's camp. Just as you're about to leave, Orphe calls out to you.
Proxy, there's something I need to talk to you about. It's about the captain.
Can she take Magus off? Or is like Magnus like hanging from her? I don't know.
Let me guess. It's something that you can only say when Captain Magus is asleep?
That's right. Proxy, I want to apologize on behalf of the captain for her bad attitude toward you during the mission. But there's a reason why the captain acted that way.
I trust you, Orphe. Just like you trust Captain Magus.
Unlimited
Come to
wood and
think of
stones?
it,
Let's
you and Magus
go!
make quite the unique team. A soldier paired with an intelligent weapon construct.
An intelligent construct? No, the captain is more than that. Can I trust you, Proxy?
You can.
You can trust me. Just like how you trust Captain Magus.
I'm just a gunner. A soldier, here to support Captain Magus.
Oh, so she's not like a real person. She's like made.
Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. That's how they would comfort me, if Captain Magus and the others were here. But no. I know that I'm not someone special. From the moment I was born, being a gunner has been my sole purpose and mission. In the disaster 11 years ago, New Eridu lost so much.
Ran in a
It
jar or
lost
something?
So many of its
I
soldiers.
don't know. I guess we're gonna figure out what she actually is.
The Defense Force's last remaining gemstone, Obsidian Division, also suffered heavy losses. At the time, the military had launched various research projects. Enhanced soldiers.
Cloned.
Cybernetic soldiers even. Cloned soldiers.
Is that what she is?
It sounds brutal, doesn't it? But if it weren't for these cruel projects, Obsidian Division might never have lasted this long. I was also born at that time, cloned from a legendary soldier, and designed to aid that legendary soldier.
So she is also Magus?
That legendary soldier's military code name was Magus. The soldier's original body has long been destroyed. All that remains now is a backup of her consciousness, or what you could call her soul, stored within the weapon. Even in death, she's still wielded as a weapon by the Defense Force. Though Captain Magus always says it's what she wanted, is it really a blessing or a curse? All things considered, I'm quite lucky. Selfish, even. I stole her body, her name. You could even say I stole her life. But Captain Magus has never cared about that. She'd just say to me, Orphe, my life was far too boring. You should live your own life. I know the looks in my comrades' eyes often carry sympathy or pity, mockery, or even disgust. Still, I can't help but feel that I'm lucky. I met Captain Magus, I met Obol Squad, and even crossed paths with someone as strong and interesting as you.
Okay, well,
Proxy.
thanks for the, like, compliment.
I know there's nothing special about the way I was born, but you all keep telling me, Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. Yet, the cold glass tanks, the tasteless nutrient fluids, those eyes filled with sympathy, pity, mockery, or disgust, they all proved one thing. I'm nothing special. They all told me I'm just a pathetic, tragic person. But you all keep telling me over and over again, you're one of a kind, Orphe.
I can leave those glass tanks in the past. I just don't want to let your expectations down. Rather than those cold, lifeless glass tanks, I want the warmth of Captain Magus. I'd rather have my noisy Obol squad and you, the cool proxy.
Yeah.
Our pasts, whether it's mine or Captain Magus's, are not what define us. Although Captain Magus often jokingly calls you the villain, that's all just talk. Our pasts are not what define us. Instead,
So, since Orphe is Magus, does Orphe look exactly how Magus did when she was alive? Or do they make her look different? No, later, guys. I'm going to sleep. A brief signal distribution communication with HDD is reestablished.
Fairy, have you finished calculating the exact coordinates of the blind spot?
Dude, like almost everybody in Obol Squad is like an experiment or something. Not like an experiment, but they had like something like that done. Like Soldier 11 is another version of Ambi. Seed has, I think she has some type of disease or something. Magus and Orphe are like the same person, but like genetically modified. Ollie has an identical clone so that Magnus' consciousness is in conflict with the physical body. Yeah. That's so crazy to think about. Like, you have your own consciousness, and then your body has been duplicated, and it looks exactly like how you did when you were alive, but it has like its own personality and it has its own thoughts. Even though it's you, but it's not you at the same time. Like, I feel like that would drive me insane. And you're attached to it, like, all the time. So it's like you're constantly just having to look at yourself and just know that it's not you, but it is you at the same time. Look up something and it comes back to me. But, like, almost everyone in Obol Squad is, like, something really crazy happened to them. Like, Trigger doesn't have her eyes anymore.
Negative. Lorenz's forces have currently halted all further operations, so Obol Squad is unauthorized to act without orders.
Everybody has a cutie patootie consciousness. That's true. At least she has that.
Scratch that. Better send it to Senior Fufu instead. Fufu never replies to messages. Just say, Junior Wise needs your help. It's urgent. Please ask Yishu and Sufu to come to the rescue. P.S. Don't let the defense force find out.
Poor Junior Wise is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force. It's urgent. Come rescue him quickly. P.S. Stay low-key and avoid any clashes with the defense force.
Aren't you over-exaggerating a little?
We're talking about the safety of Waifei Peninsula here. So what if it's a little exaggerated?
I feel like out of everybody in Zenless Zone Zero, the one that has, I think personally has like the worst thing going on is definitely Harumasa, or however you say his name, from Section 6. Quite literally, he's an ethereal, and he has to keep taking medicine for the rest of his life, unless he wants to turn into an ethereal. Like, that is insane. Man, I don't know if I can do that. To kick Imperial General's teeth. Then no, we're just calling Shifu. We don't need Miyabi.
All we can do now is pray that Rinquay Summit sends help soon. Who knows what kind of mess the Exaltists might be stirring up in the Hollow, while Lorenz is basking in the limelight. There's no time to waste. I'm logging off now.
Just as you're about to fall asleep, a familiar chirping breaks your peaceful slumber again. He's overkill? Yeah. We'll just need Shifu. The Shifu's Quinn Mingbird? Your vision suddenly dims, but strangely you don't feel afraid. You got your senses, you're already being carried high up in the air by bird talons. But it feels weightless like a feather drifting in the air one moment, then heavy like a stone sinking in the lake the next. The bird picked me up like I'm a stick. By the time you come back to your senses, you've already arrived.
I think I just had a dream. Am I still dreaming? Or is this really
I have
Soybean Temple?
Shifu Miyabi.
My
The world's already
disciples.
cooked.
Fufu told me poor Junior Wise is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the Defense Force. It's urgent. And that I need to stay low and avoid any clashes with them.
Word for word! The message came straight from Junior Wise's sister! By the way, your dear sister is here too.
Someone's messing with our junior out there. That's the last straw. Shifu?
Panda,
Step in and
my
get an
beautiful
explanation,
man.
Don't you think?
What do you mean by step in? Junior Wise just looks a little dazed, that's all. I don't see any signs of cruel mistreatment.
Did Yishuan Sufu use a technique to bring me to Soybean Temple?
Seems you're finally catching on now.
Your safety, of course, is our highest priority. But given how you contacted us in such a rush, I assume you've run into some trouble with the military?
Come on, Junior Wise. What happened out there that made you call Shifu for help? Don't worry, you can tell us. We're all here.
Fufu, she's here.
That's right. All your seniors are here.
You lay out the intel calculated by Fairy along with all accompanying suspicions and speculations for everyone.
Cunning as always. Certainly sounds like the Exaltists.
If the Defense Force can't deal with those scoundrels, then we will. When do we set out, Shifu?
No need to be hasty. Let Junior Wise get some proper rest first.
Yo, I feel like low key he's a traitor. I'm not gonna lie, like he's hot, but like traitor. Bad's gonna happen? I'm telling you, he's gonna betray us. So watch out for the foxy people? Yeah. Don't worry, Shifu.
Hand over the proxy.
Oh no, they found us.
I was wondering who would break into Swabian Temple in the middle of the night. Turns out it's soldiers from the Defense Force. Please be aware that although Phylum Heights is under military control, soldiers have no right to enter private residences without permission. And my temple isn't exactly a place where anyone can just come and go as they please.
What's all this rambling?
I think what this lady means, Captain, is that you barged into someone's home in the middle of the night and caused a big ruckus. And now she's ready to give you a beating.
Give me a beating?
Seed Senior said that if this lady is going to beat you up, he probably won't be able to stop her.
Even with all the Obsidian troops of Wi-Fi Peninsula's support, you probably still couldn't stop me.
High Preceptor Yishuan, this unannounced visit is not meant as a provocation. But the person behind you, Phaethon, is currently under our protection.
Under your protection? You mean the mayor's envoy whose freedom is now being restricted?
The temporary restriction on the proxy's movement is both to protect military secrets and to ensure the proxy's safety.
No matter how you look at it, my disciple is safest under my protection.
No, ladies. Let's not fight, okay?
Listen, you two. There's something more urgent.
Please
to
don't
deal
drag
with than
Orphe into this. Yeah.
Proxy, are you okay?
I'm Gucci.
Oh, so the proxy wasn't kidnapped by Yunquei Summit.
Apologies. This is my mistake. I thought it was the city authorities who took the proxy away, trying to extract military information.
I've never cared
Parks
about
together
military
money.
secrets,
Are we good now?
only about the safety of my disciples and the well-being of New Eridu.
Well then, Proxy, If you went so far as to defy military orders to contact Yunquay Summit, I trust you must have had a good reason.
With a really sarcastic voice. Yeah, I really like C2.
You mean you're absolutely certain that the Exaltus still have a real strong...
Like, I like characters that have, like, unique voices. And I like voices like that, but sometimes they can be, like, a little, like, overdone or a little bit too drawn out. But, like, she does it, like, perfectly. Where it's not, like, too whiny or high-pitched. Like, it sounds good. It doesn't sound too much, and it doesn't sound, like, really cringe either. Like, it's the perfect balance of all of it.
But as guardians of New Eridu,
And it fits her character really well, also.
Investigate, even if there's only the slightest chance of danger.
Seed is chill. Seed is an icon.
Wise, I just received an alert from Barry.
According to real-time Hollow monitoring data, ether activity is rising across the entire Lemnian Hollow. Warning: ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record-high levels. Warning: at the current rate of Hollow expansion, there is a 17.2% chance that Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 1,026 hours.
What's that voice assistant rambling about this time?
Basically, she's saying that if left unchecked, the Hollow might just go boom.
The Exaltus in charge of miasma research mentioned experiments on large-scale miasma activation. I suspect they're preparing for what they call the final sacrifice. Based on the intelligence and mission results we've seen, the Exaltus control most of the miasma-rich areas in Lemnian Hollow. They've also mastered the technology to manipulate the unique ether. The current rise in ether activity throughout the Hollow is probably connected to the Exaltus operations.
Why is she well connected to get bullied by anyone?
If your theory is true, then
Like, you try to pick a fight with him at a grocery store, boom, he calling like 3 Void Hunters to get your ass. Paimon were better? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. She kind of has like a similar voice to Paimon.
Exactly. But if we can take out their hidden base, the sacrifice ritual won't happen, and the Hollow's rising activity will be
Bray trying to sneak a win on the thing. Throw it off.
How do you manage to sigh with a mechanical throat like that?
Although I tried to ignore some of the seemingly fabricated technical terms, you still managed to lose me. So essentially, we head in, confirm whether any Exaltus rats are still stirring up trouble.
I believe in you guys, I'm telling you.
That should eliminate the threat, right?
Wow, Captain Magus. You actually understood everything this time. Amazing.
Then let's move out. Obol Squad will personally eliminate the looming shadow that threatens Wi-Fi Peninsula.
But Captain Magus, weren't you just saying an hour ago that military orders must never be disobeyed?
Disobeying orders? Hardly. We were chasing after Phaethon, who fled all the way into the Hollow with classified military intel.
Captain Magus, your enthusiasm is truly moving. But you could have just left it to Yunquay Summit.
It's our duty as the Defense Force to wipe out the Exaltists. If our superior officers have failed in that duty, then I'll take responsibility myself. Besides,
hey, why is Stream Elements number 1 if they have none?
If a sacrifice really did emerge from the
It's number 2. Dude, why is it making Nightbot have it? Make Nightbot gamble, guys. I don't know if you can.
I understand. My disciples and I will remain on standby at Phylum Heights and fulfill our duty to protect this place.
Dang, I'm 4,000 already.
In that case, the attack plan and the operation start time need to be decided ASAP.
Deploying all of Obol Squad.
Stream Elements cheating? It is.
We'll need to wait for the right moment. Let's regroup and launch the operation first thing tomorrow morning. All members of the Obol Squad, return to base and get some rest.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Tomorrow's probably going to be a long day.
How about we shake some bacon and something? Okay, now the question is, who do we pull for? Do we pull for Seed or do we pull for Trigger? Chat, what do we do? Breadcrumbs? Hey, let's go. Basically, a conjoined twin with Magus? Yeah. Bro, who do we pull for? I mean, we're not gonna get anything, so... I say toss a coin. I don't have a coin. I can pull up a coin thing. Okay. Heads, we pull for... Heads is Trigger. Tails is Seed. Head is Seed. Tails is Trigger. Alright. Okay, I got heads, so we're pulling for Seed. Don't lose the coin. Pull for Orphe. Yeah, but I already have a bunch of attack ones. Ooh, yes. Give me some more of those. I desperately need W engines. I mean, we're still 70 away from a 5-star, so I don't think we're going to be getting one anytime soon. Yay, Seed. Actually, how about we do the stuff for them? Because I haven't done it yet. Let's see how Seed works. Don't lose the coin. Don't worry. I know the website. I don't keep coins on me. Ooh, she has her W. I forget they have in their signature. Press to launch a special attack and grant direct strike.
Keep distance. Sustain fire.
Press with an attack type ally to launch. Okay. Seed recovers steel charge. I don't know what that means. When hitting an enemy. Okay.
Maximum firepower.
Okay. Wood and stone every 1 minute. Hey, let's go. Yo. Oh, yeah, mama. Yo, Remy, we're gonna shit up and fight again. Bug. Don't listen to the dog. He's trying to sell you drugs.
Initiating rush attack.
Alright, guys, let's see this feat in the ult.
Definitely not my type. It's going a little harder, Boulder. Come say hello to my fist.
Order received. Warning. Hostile target showing high energy levels.
In fact, listening? Not the dogs being out? Yeah. What if, chat, she wore Air Forces instead?
Adjusting for wind. Increase firepower.
Okay. Get away from me! Incoming!
Show no mercy.
They grow a pair of Nikes. Oh, okay.
The melody of combat.
I'm here. Supporting position. That'll teach ya. Fire support. I'll take point. Increase firepower. Time to pin them down. The melody of combat. My bullets are one with the wind. My turn, my turn. Supporting the... Lucky you, you're next. Time to pin them down. Okay. Bye-bye, suckers. Go! Pierce right through. That'll teach ya. Fire support ready. You're in my sight. Not so fast. Support in position. Show no mercy. Behave now. Don't hesitate. Recalibrating. Not so fast. Engaging head on. You're in my sight. Time to pin them down. Ether vision activate.
Why is she showing me her booty cheeks? I mean, okay, girl, if you want to look, I'll look, but shit, man. Okay. Okay, I didn't know. I know she was game for that. I didn't know she was ready for that. Guys, should I pull trigger or should I pull proceed? Dang, I get a lot of wishes, man. Yeah, there's too many things to decide. What do we do? I don't have enough to pull, but I'm not into feet like some guys, but you can't deny that it sees you look nice. She doesn't need Nikes. That is true. Like, you know, games are always gonna make certain characters to appeal to certain gazes. Full on all. You're so right. And you know, and one of the things that people like are feet. And you know, out of all the characters in mini gacha games and other games in general, I don't think that Seed's like feet fan service is as bad as and some people make it seem. Like, yes, are her feet out? Yeah. Like, do you see them in her ult? Yeah, but I don't think that's like the main focal point of her. I think her, like, the big thing that you see most of the time is her, you know, is Seed Senior and like her and her little scooter. Like, I don't really notice the feet that much. I just think her scooter's cool. Start getting ready for a night out. Sag couldn't finish stream. Have fun, y'all. Oh, it's okay, man. Enjoy your night out. Stay pog and stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Braid, thank you for the hydrate. Stay pog and stay safe, man. But I mean, I don't think that Seed's feet are that bad. So I actually think that her design is like really cute. Her main thing is that she's cute, chill, makeup pilot with an attitude. Exactly. I haven't seen any of like her promotional videos and stuff like that, which I probably should have. But for like what I know of her and as we've met her in the story, she seems like a pretty chill character, I'm not gonna lie.
Don't frighten me like that.
But we're gonna work on some characters a little bit because some of my characters be ass. And I need to fix them up, so we're gonna work on Astra. And we will continue more of the story quest tomorrow. I don't think we have that much left. Question mark. Ice and Ether. Good thing I have my girls. But I don't want to like get caught up in a cutscene, you know? But I have been slacking off on building some of my characters, so before I get any new ones, I want to be able to actually utilize the ones that I have
I'm here. Get away from me!
Fire support, ready.
Oh, I forgot about this thing.
Bye-bye, suckers! Boom!
I don't think Nicole is even level whatever she's supposed to be.
Surrounded. Yeah. Freeze.
Oh, what the hell?
Yep. Drop the weapon. Yeah.
Nicole is Nicole. Yeah. Nicole is just that girl. Dang, I need so much more, man. But I'm trying to like build up all my characters so they're like low-key pretty good. Because like I just focus on characters that I really want. Like I maxed out GUN and I maxed out Caesar, and then I might max out Alice too. Because I think that she's really fun to play, so I might max her out as well. But like I need to like build support characters and all this other stuff. I can't just keep surviving off the same characters all the time. Like in Honkai Star Rail, like I'm building like every single character that I have. Even if like I have better characters, I'm still building them anyway, in case like I want to use them for something. It's always good to have backups and supports that you can use in different team comps and things, guys. Trust, I'm a gamer. I know what I'm talking about.
No restrictions. Fire it well. Yeah.
Then we need one more. But I didn't buy Alice's swim outfit, her summer outfit, because I kind of like her original one more. Her summer one was cute, but I think the original one's better, so I didn't get it. But some people are saying that Vivian might be getting a swimsuit outfit. I don't have Vivian, so I can't get it unless I get her. I don't think it lets you buy outfits for characters you don't have. It might, I'm not sure. The original is so cute. Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't really need that one. I only bought Astra's because I kind of like the black one more than I like her original outfit. And I was like, well, I'm going to be using Astra a lot, so I wanted to have an outfit on that I like.
No restrictions. Fire it well. Yeah.
Let me give you a little treat, like this.
Vivian might be getting a swimsuit. I don't know what type of swimsuit they would put her in. I feel like a one piece would look the best, and then like a cute little umbrella, but we would have to see. Blah 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 blah. Ah, freak. I forgot it has to refresh. Now I gotta go do this. I don't even know which one I need. I need like a green poop one. You know? Why? Hugo even needs this one? Disgusting. Female characters in ZZZ can be divided into types Q2B, 2D, and yes, ma'am. Yeah. And then all the dudes peak.
Stage is mine. This is
Taking the shot.
tough luck.
Yeah, classic One Piece suit with the gun on Vivian and master character. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like something very classy. But also makes you think like who's gonna be the other person that's gonna get a new outfit. Oh, I wonder if Hugo would get a new outfit then. I think they kind of. Well, I guess like not always they're a part of the same group that get the same outfit, but that's what they've been doing, I think. Besides Astra and Ellen. Like both of the new Spook Shack, Alice and Yuzaha got new outfits, so maybe like
An opening.
I want a bonus.
I agree, they're both very cute.
Yep. Drop the weapon. Incoming. Taking the shot.
Alice too? Yeah. I feel like those three are like the cutest ones. Hopefully I do something that I can use physical characters for so I can show you guys how much damage my Alice does.
Alright, I'll take the mic.
Tough luck.
An opening.
Easy. I've learned that when you're farming for barshmans, in the notorious hunting it's better because the rewards don't go up. You still get like one every time, I think. So it's just better to do like the lower level ones so you could get done with them quicker than the higher level ones. I'm pretty smart, guys. Increase basic attack damage and then energy regen. Oh yeah, that's hers. Yeah, yeah. No challenge rewards, no way. Level 180? Dang, I'm kind of slacking. If Suna was the easiest character, would she be cutie patootie? Honestly, probably a cutie patootie. Let's be real. I'm very cute.
Don't frighten me like that.
What's it doing?
Take a deep breath. The spotlight's about to shine.
Dip Bernice. Ooh. And I'm sorry, I can only do one character at a time. I'm trying. Oh my gosh. My Chi Ying, I'm so sorry. She's my only good electro character, and I have left her high and dry. It's because I don't really use electric characters anymore. Oh, girl, I'm so sorry. Oh, damn. Whoops. But I feel as though I'd be a cutie patootie character. Okay, now you guys can see my Alice in action. I mean, cutie patootie. I don't know what group I'd be a part of, though. I'm with Davey. I'm his wife, actually. Wherever he goes, I am.
Let me I'll take the mic. Focus on the target. Sorry for stealing your spotlight. Now!
No, it's easy. You're being too destructive if you be too. That's true, but what if I'm like a very destructive cutie patootie though? Like what if I'm just like so cute, but then like people are like, oh, you should be scared of her actually, and then like I just like bite their face off or something? Because you know I'm still a shark. I can still do that. Insufficient items. How about insufficient butt cheeks? Cutting hairs or spook shack? But I would be with Damon. Damien. Like that's my man. Like, hello?
Bear witness to the
I don't know
noble
what group.
taste of
I
love.
want him to be playable so bad though. Normally I don't like the bad characters, but like you got a bad, bro. Oh, it's max level? No, no, I'm dumb. No, it's not. I need more money. This isn't even max level either. Why do I have to be poor? Yes, listen. I was crashing out today. Okay, now this doesn't support my case, but hear me out. I can be very calm, okay? But I can crash out and snap, you know, when the time is needed, right? So I think that if I was in the corporate world, I would do a good job because I ain't tolerating no bullshit, man. Like, get the fuck out of here with that. Like, I feel that I would be so good at it. That, like, none of this shit would have happened with Porcelumix if I was a part of it. Like, let me tell you, none of that's about to happen. I would go and personally beat Ferox's ass myself. Trust and believe, man.
This a chance to score. No time to deal with you individually. Apologies. Weaklings. A flurry of thrusts. Not even close.
I mean, I don't think I could be part of Spook Shack just because I don't like scary stuff, so I'm kind of like Alice. I would not survive being in there for long. Be part of Ukraine Summit? Ah, perhaps. I can learn some martial arts techniques.
Focus on the target. Sorry for stealing your spotlight. Watch for attacks from your blind spots. Now! Let my song move a chance to score. No time to deal with you individually. Apologies.
I can see myself doing magic and shit. Shark style martial arts. I just like hit people with my tail. That's my martial arts technique. Get out of here. Bonk bonk. Oh, I call it tornado tailspin. That's my secret technique that nobody knows about.
Bear witness to the noble principles of take a deep breath.
Why did I want the money?
About to shine.
Also, I can level things up, but I don't have anything to, like, do it. Shark style ninjutsu. I could probably learn martial arts techniques, but I can't lift my leg up that high. So, I can't do no high kicks, but in spirit, maybe. Okay, question chat. Can anyone in chat touch their toes? Like when you're bending over? Because I have never been able to, and I feel I don't want to be judged. Yes? Okay. Well, damn. I've never been able to. I still can't. I'm just not that flexible, I guess.
Watch
My legs behind my head. What the hell? Damn, okay. No need to flex your flexibility, man. I see how it is. I've never been able to do that. Some people are just more flexible than others. I'm trying to think of like other things I can't do. I can touch like, you know how like I don't really tested in other countries in school, but like in American schools they have you do thing where you put one hand behind your back and then you have to like put the other one over your shoulder and you have to like touch your fingers together.
Let me at 'em.
I don't know why that's a thing, but they made you do it like all the time and you'd be like graded on it.
I see your weakness.
I'm not really sure what that's testing, but I always pass. That's the one thing I can do. I don't know if that means I'm flexible, but I should get credit for it. What's like other weird things they made us do in school for test? I don't know. I just feel like people shouldn't be graded for their like performance in PE class. I keep saying fear. I feel that they should just be graded on participation. It's like some kids just can't do all the other stuff physically. And some people would make the argument like, oh, fat kids, you know, they need to be, you know, they need to do exercise, and you know, if you're not grading them for doing the exercises, then they're just gonna keep being fat or whatever. Okay, well, some kids just like want to do PE for fun. Like they shouldn't have to do it for grade. Like as long as they participate in the activities, that should be the grade. Like they shouldn't be like, oh, if you can't run a mile in 5 minutes, you get a 50%. Like, okay, sorry, it took me 15 minutes to run a mile, okay, and I walked. I said, fuck, I'm not running. I'm walking. I got 15 minutes. I said, fuck that shit. No. Think I'ma run? Absolutely tripping, mate. I don't run. I'm not being called a gay chicken again, okay?
Dirty tricks. A chance to score.
I believe PE grades are fake and they're to fake out kids into exercising. I feel like they are. The only things that were like really considered was a grade was like when you did health class and you know they give you worksheets and stuff like that. I think like the other stuff they try to like scare you like, oh, you'll get like a bad grade if you don't do it, and we're like, bro, we shouldn't be graded on this at all, but okay. Even then, I'm still not leveled up. I don't want to use all this because I don't know what character I don't like using up all my batteries because they like overcharge like if you keep it capped. And I want to like build that back up because I used a lot of it for Alice. That's what I do. That's how I build characters in this game.
Let me at him. Change his mind. This. Stay on offense.
So I don't know who I'm pulling for next. But I'm gonna need it.
Clear your mind. Solid hit. Score one for me. Yeah. Strike in an instant.
Rather than occasion we had to dance perform something in class, no exceptions for PE grades. Crazy. 21's gotta be enough, right? There we go. broke again. We had to sing during graduation. I had to sing during my graduations too. Only in elementary. Oh, I didn't actually attend my middle school, secondary school, whatever you want to call it. I didn't attend that because I was sick. So I didn't even go to my middle school graduation. And then high school. We didn't actually sing in that one either. Like preschool, grade 6, 10, and 12 you had to sing? Dang, you sing more than me. But I also sang in school, but that's because I did chorus. And then we had like chorus like performances that we did. And I also did theater too. So I was kind of used to performing in front of like a bunch of people.
Ready.
Choir? Yeah. Choir, chorus. I forget the other places call it choir.
A chance to score. I see your weakness.
To that, I was in art. I was like in all the nerdy stuff, basically. Me, a nerd who is a VTuber and plays video games, did all the nerdy stuff in school? No way.
Ready. Stage is mine.
We had to sing and dance? Dang.
Sorry for stealing your
I mean, personally, I wouldn't mind that, but, you know, there's people out there that don't like that. And I don't get why schools try to, like, force kids to do stuff like that.
I see your weakness.
Oh, okay. Alice, she feeling herself with that one. Because, like, some people have, like, anxiety about it and stuff, so I don't get why schools try to, like, force kids to do things that they're uncomfortable with. And they're just like, oh, it helps you grow as a person and, like, all this. No, bitch, I don't want to do it. I'm in high school. I'm also an adult, bro. I'm not doing it. Get me out. Let me out. Hey, I'm not poor anymore. I'm still low-key kind of poor, but it's fine. Yo, what's up, bro? Oh, it's seen.
Anna? Is that how you say hello?
Nope. And there are at least 5 grammar mistakes in that sentence. But let's not get into that right now. Never thought Coach
I think you used to doing comfortable stuff sooner than later.
Proxy.
Okay, calm down, Cord.
Being the combat training instructor, guess it's time for me to bow out.
That's a valid point too, but I don't think that
like
forcing kids to do that all the time is good for anybody. Like, no one cares. Like, the people who, like, do, like, set up the performances and all that other stuff, they're just doing it because someone told them that they had to do it.
So, you were the one training the Bangbu for combat? Given how strong you are, you wouldn't think you'd have any problem. How exactly were you training them?
I simply taught them how to handle ethereals. Nothing special. For an average ethereal, you close the distance and then you punch it.
And then?
Then the ethereal becomes many small pieces? Oh, and if you punch the right spot, some of them even explode. I should probably write that down. It's a fun experience. I'll teach them that next time. Oh, given the chance.
Wait, that's it? There's no next step. But what if it's not just an average ethereal, and it's got some kind of ranged attack? What do you do then?
Oh, that one's a little trickier. You'll need an extra step. First, you dodge the attack. Then, you get close and punch it. The end!
Man, Seed should be an instructor for everybody.
What if it's an elite ethereal? You know, the kind that doesn't go down with one punch?
If one punch doesn't do it, just throw a few more. That usually works. Simple as that.
I believe her. Or is able to switch off embarrassments do it?
Your teaching is great, but next time, maybe try a method that's a little easier for Bangbu to understand?
I find what
A
you
nervous
just
mess,
said
that's
a
so
little
real.
hard to understand too. Anyway, what exactly do you want me to do?
Make a living? Cringe! It should be.
I have a mission. I need to leave now. Oh, I'll leave them to you. Battleboo can record your teaching. I'll just watch and learn your method later.
Alright, I've got things covered here. You go do what you need to do.
I am ready to teach everyone how to beat some ass. You get overwhelmed? Yeah, true. Everyone has like their own little like coping mechanism. Oh, it's this game again. Bernice and Piper combined? Yeah, I was when we were talking about like who she sounds like, I was trying to think of the other character from Zenless Zone Zero that she kind of sounds like. She kind of gives like the same like the dialect, I guess, of like Piper when she talks. The inflection of her voice. It reminds me of an old monitor I used to play a lot. I don't know that game, but they kind of like this one kind of reminds me of like Plants vs. Zombies a little bit. We're a lost sibling. They are. We're pogging. Paimon's fully evolved. Yes. Are we still death machines? Yes. Let's go. And while we're doing this, I'll just explain the schedule for this week. Basically, all that we're gonna be doing is Zenless Zone Zero, and then today and tomorrow, and then on Wednesday we're doing another one of those like little scene things, like what we did before with the convenience store. Could drive. I don't know if Seed Senior would let her though, cause like, you know. I don't think he let her, because I think that the story behind like Seed and Seed Senior is that she was like experimented on or something. But we're doing another scene thing on Wednesday, and then on Thursday and Friday we're going to Genshin so we can go visit Nodcry, which is the new area in Genshin Impact. And then also, I was supposed to get my model stuff, like my model art. I was supposed to get it last week, and I still haven't got it yet. So I got a message to the person and like see what's going on with that. I don't want to get, because the last time I tried to get art for my Twitter banner, the person like disappeared on me. So I hopefully like this time that doesn't happen again, because I kind of need that. Another message to them and see what's going on with that. Like, I don't think that, like, they're scamming me or anything, but, like, I fear if you're gonna miss a deadline, you should try to, like, send a message or something. But that's the schedule for this week. Nothing too fancy. I gotta put it in the Discord later. I gotta put it in Discord and I gotta put it on Twitch also. Damn it! Why the fuck did you not get them? Oh my god. I want perfect score at all these, man. It's going so good. It was going so good. Man. RNG wasn't on my side this time. I have to go have a great day. Rest of the day. Suna. Bye bye. Thank you so much for coming. Stay bugging and stay safe. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye bugs. Thank you for hydrate. Appreciate it. More hydration. More power. Are you serious? Why? I don't have to get perfect score, I don't think, but I want it. Let me see. Yeah, it just says completed. But what if I want to push myself to greater limits that I want to do it? Anton. Whatever however the fuck you say your name, leave me alone. You know we stay getting the badge. Alright, let's go ahead and move over here. I'll even turn the music on already. Look at that. Being so efficient. We will be continuing the Zenless Zone Zero quest tomorrow. Don't worry, I'm not leaving you just yet, chat. I gotta say, it's very interesting to see, like, this... I do think that the story quest is interesting. We just haven't gotten to, like, the super crazy stuff yet. I can never spell. Oh my gosh. I muted myself, shoot. Okay, we're gonna finish that. You're gonna continue the story quest tomorrow. I do like the characters. I think the Seed and Orphe are my favorite ones from Obol Squad. Like, don't get me wrong, like Trigger's hot. Soldier 11 isn't like super stand-outish in my opinion. Like, I don't think that she's my favorite in Obol Squad. I do think that the other characters are a bit cooler than her. But I also think I think there's gonna be like a big thing with like Magus maybe. Like once we get to the end, like her and like what you would call it. Oh, what's the girl's name? Like the general lady? Ba 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 ba. But I don't want any spoilers. I want to experience the story how it's meant to go. And I have now updated the weekly schedule on Twitch. I'm gonna go post it in the freaking Discord before I forget. See, you guys are like holding me at like gunpoint right now to do this. And you know what? I am doing it. I'm being productive, chat. I'm being productive. I'm very smart. Where's the... There it is. Okay. Ba ba ba. I already had it capitalized. And then I upload it. There we go. Everything has been updated. I have said everything that I needed to say. I think... Oh, also, I was deleting files today. Because the new, like, Genshin update's coming out. And I was like, oh, I probably don't have enough. And I started deleting stuff. I have almost 50 gigabytes. Gigabytes of trash. And as soon as I got rid of that, I had so much storage. Why does it count the trash as storage still? Like, I threw it away. It's supposed to be gone. Like, why do I have to delete it twice? But I have enough storage for the update. I pre-installed it. We're gonna, visit Non-Cry. I haven't really seen a lot of videos on it, like the promotional stuff they've been doing for it. I'm slacking a little bit on like watching promotional videos and character trailers and stuff like that. So, you know, I do apologize on that front. But I feel like we're gonna get, you guys are gonna see a more genuine reaction to Non-Cry because I haven't seen a lot of it. So it's all gonna be like new to me and it's gonna be new to you guys. Because I think most people in the chat don't play the games that I play, which totally fine. You know, you want to see someone play the game that you don't play. You know, that's the whole appeal of a gameplay. It's like walkthrough, like whatever. But I will see you guys tomorrow to continue Zenless Zone Zero. And we're gonna get those Exaltus and we're gonna beat their ass. And I'm gonna marry Damon. It's gonna be a wonderful time, trust me. But thank you guys for coming to the stream today. And remember, chat, stay poggin', stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Pog, 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 and bye, bye, bye.